Okay. And we are live. So, yesterday, let me think. What did we do? Well, we finished exploring the island, whose name I don't remember, by the way. I don't think they've ever mentioned the name of the island we crashed on. It was Port Marge, something like that. Island. Anyway, we explored it all. We found the secret, abandoned, luminous Adra mine. We cleared it out. Had some light puzzle work. It was a neat first dungeon. Well, I think the let's leave the I'm thinking about things for later after the recap. So we found a giant luminous Adra pillar that was disconnected from the wheel by Aethys. We used it to communicate with him. He's saying he's going to bring a bright tomorrow or something like that, which is not exactly a good sign. To track him, we have to locate and follow luminous Adra mines. And to do that, we have to get a permission from the queen of the capital city of the Deadfire archipelago, I think. Because they're the best poised to know about such things. And also because people need their permission to do this kind of business. So we had our ship repaired, and there's like a whole system, which I haven't really explored that much. We mostly just geared up. But yeah, there's a whole ship system. We'll see how it plays out. I'm hoping it's gonna be good. But for today, we're going to be heading to the central capital, and I'm gonna try and do some light island adventure and whatnot. Maybe see what the boating stuff has to offer. Okay, so I'm thinking that. Oh wait, I forgot my last thinking, but I have a new I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the reason why people were so rich in that one island, because they were way richer than what we had in the first game, is because the boating costs. Because the boat consumes supplies and water, and their equipment is really expensive and stuff. They could explain why people have so much money around, because otherwise you won't be able to pay for your boat. And eventually, people, I think, eventually you're gonna run out of money. If after like 1,000 days or however long this is gonna last. So yeah. Anything else? Let me think. What was my other I'm thinking? I was thinking about something else, but I forgot about it. Luminous Adra, Aethys. Oh yeah, we did meet up with a new companion, Alaf, and a small little furry creature whose name I forgot. So that's cool. Let's see. I was thinking about the. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember. I think I like the difficulty I picked. The relaxed difficulty. The last game was a bit too try-hard for my taste, especially the dragons. That really left a sour taste in my mouth. But the dungeon we had, it wasn't exactly easy. We had some tough encounters, and some that lasted long, and some that required me to heal and stuff. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's get started. Boop, boop, and boop. So we're next to Port Marge. We have... what is that? To ship deck. Oh. Are we going to go down? We have to speak with Adolf anyway. This is so small. Embark. Okay, thanks. Oh, I can speak with my crew? No, I can't. But your gunner can't shoot for shit. I know. Got any ideas? What about my companions? Can I speak with them instead? I wonder if we can use our boat to make money. Oh, he's gonna come along? Maybe. Irina, Zoti, Adolf. Well, do you have any new dialogue? Hello?
Ship life sure is an adventure, ain't it? Just think of all the places we can sail to, all the sights we could see.
I don't really have any
This
clues.
is nothing like being stuck on a farm, or cloistered in the back of a temple.
Zoti wraps her sickle against her thighs as he studies the boat's layout. Satisfied by whatever she sees, she tilts her head to you with a small smile.
Tell me what's on your mind?
How you feeling?
They're there in my head when I sleep.
That's not good.
And sometimes I can taste them on the back of my tongue like a smear of grit. Happens when I take in a particularly volatile soul.
Are you gonna release these souls? What are you going to do?
Go madder than I already am. I don't rightly know. It's not like I can turn my back on my duty to my god, even if it kills me.
Well, what are you even doing with these souls? I'm worried that it's gonna bring him to Aetus, and he's gonna steal them
You
all.
need me, I'll be 2 whoops and a holler away.
Alright. Shield Sister Dahlia. Who? Did I hire you? I might have hired her. Adolf.
Thank you again for maintaining my story in front of Vanessa and the others.
I mean, I would have rather just said to them what was happening, but it was a favor.
I didn't enjoy deceiving them, but it seemed simpler than the alternative.
Okay. Keeping up a lie is never simple. You should know better than anyone.
Believe me, I take no pleasure in duplicity.
So explain to me what you were doing.
After we parted, I set out to destroy the Leaden Key. It's controlled us for too long. I wanted to free Kith from it. So for 5 years, I've been tracking down Leaden Key circles, searching for the places where they operate in secret, trying to undo them.
Okay. So just make sure they never commit an atrocity. That's a good idea.
The task has been more difficult than I anticipated. I don't think I fully understood the weight of the decisions I would have to make, or the burden of living with them.
What do you mean?
It was much easier when I only had to follow someone else's lead. My father's, Theos's, yours.
What do you mean?
After we defeated Theos, I thought the hard part of undoing his work would be tracking down the Leaden Key's members and operations. Perhaps this would be easier with an example. I went to a village in Old Valia, a run-down backwater of a place. Aye, right home like it was. Centuries ago, the Leaden Key had intervened to end some heretical cult. The details were lost, but what had endured was a practice of ritual bloodletting. A gruesome, pointless tradition. At every full moon, the villagers would feed the soil with their blood. No one, young or old, sick or hale, was exempt.
So what did you do? Tell them their gods are all fake?
The village priest administered the practice. Grim old fellow. Reminded me of Theos.
Wicked el Bunbag, 'tis what the lad means.
He was a tyrant. I was certain that if the villagers were free of his influence, they'd be free from the bloodletting too. So I arranged for him to have an accident.
That seemed like one of Theos' dirty tricks.
I did it for the right reasons. Not that this changed much. The old man died, and the villagers were terrified.
They thought more blood.
They were convinced his death was an ill omen. They blamed it, and every other mishap that befell them, on their lack of faith.
A classic. Did you know that when the Mayans, was it the Mayans or the Aztec? Whichever ones. When they were on the verge of collapse, they sacrificed more people to the sun. Seems like it is the same idea.
So they began bloodletting every week, turning on their neighbors for giving too little. Instead of a handful dying each year, a few perished every week.
If you barely understood the ritual, how do you expect to stop it?
I had to do something, didn't I? I keep wondering what I might have done differently, or how I could have known better.
What about talking to them? Well, learning is a good idea.
I suppose so. I should get some rest. It's been a long day, and you've given me a lot to think about.
But you still haven't told me what you were doing here.
Ah, that. I'm looking for an old Leaden Key sect. I've found several references, but I want to be sure. Please, let me go over my notes again. Then I promise I'll tell you everything.
Alright. And we leveled up. Hey.
I must say, our adventures together have been a welcome change of pace.
I haven't talked to Adolf. But, cool.
When we first met in the Deerwood, you were struggling for your sanity. Now you're fighting for your soul.
I mean, not really.
I can't imagine the weight of that burden. And yet you've borne it, and more remarkably.
I mean, you're doing fine.
That's precisely what I mean. The gods have sent you after Aethys. And every power of note in Deadfire has their own plans for you. That puts you in a position of incredible influence.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you don't take your responsibilities lightly.
Meh, I try my best.
We all do. But so few of us are in the position to do so much. I hope you'll remember this in the days to come.
Okay. Hey there.
Hey, look who it is.
Nothing. Okay, cool. What about the little furry guy? Where is he at? Hello? Is he not here? He's not here, I think. That's strange. Okay, well, whatever. Steward, do you have it? Oh wait, what's that?
Consider it done.
Yoink. Okay, Steward, what do you have to say? Wait, there's more loot. Scroll of Blessing, a letter from Alfra, a letter from Radric the Seventh. Hey, letters. Who was Alfra? Gilded Veil. That was what's her face, maybe? Radric the Seventh. The Watcher of Cadenua, I'm told your people found you alive in a state not unlike those that suffered by those under the Hullborn curse. I would they had brought you here, where the priest could have seen to you. I know that you are in Barask's hands, but who but they could have plucked you from the shattered god's grasp. You have worked Barask's will in the past, and if that same will sends you to the far side of the sea, I trust you will fulfill for your charge. I wait your return. For years you and I have gathered the people of the Yenwood. There is still much work to be done. Aw, we were friends. That's cool. And I ignored every other piece. I kind of tried to do some quests inside of Defiance Bay, but that didn't turn out to be doing much. And then I kind of ignored quests from that point onward.
I got this. I got this.
Steward. Steward? I can't. I think I can't. I can't. Okay, time to go. Oop. There weren't that many side quests in the Port Mage place. Alright. Oh, a port? Get to it. Can I get these guys to heal? Guys? No, my ship inventory. How can I ask these guys to go and heal? Dock here. Resting. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so we can also harvest for supplies. Neat. Sea navigation. You can go to no locations if you want to, alright. Can I go to deep waters? Yeah, I can. The Huaro. There's actually above your level where you have a hard time completing it. Uh-oh. You're sailing past a reef when Shield Sister Dahlia, our surgeon, shouts out, pointing to port. There lists a ship stranded in the middle, perched on a narrow shoal. It tips and rolls with the passing waves. Hanging from the mast is a blue flag showing the image of a crescent moon. Christies. Okay, your crew gathers around, murmuring in low, excited voices. Giftbeck rushes to the railing. Captain, that's a gift-bearer's ship. No telling what sort of treasures this got. Venezi shorts. Gift-bearers carry sentimental junk, worthless stuff. That's a smuggler's ship. Little Luca spits in the water. Then it's a fucking stupid one. Gift-bearers only visit landlocked settlements. That's a trap. Any thoughts? Party member? What's you? Ain't a trap, Captain. Ship to be too smashed to shit for that. Might be too smashed for shit for salvage too. And Eder? Says nothing. Zoti? My sis cuts through smugglers just as easy as any kif. Licking her bottom lip, Zoti studies the seemingly stranded vessel. Seraphin grins. Right, Adolf? It's possible they're carrying something of value. And the gift bearers? No offense, Captain, but the servants of Andra collect things people want to forget and consign them to the sea. Time for guns. We'll shake up the head, little Lucas sighs, or we could sing the lute, I suppose. They shout orders in the beginning, raiding the guns. Your gunners prove no match for the immobile target, and the cannonball fly wide at the target. Again, Captain? Yes. Completing encounters and defeating enemies earns their experience. Cool. Morale lost. They get experience. It's mostly about the experience. Again, your gunners prove more than a match for the immobile target, and they get it this time. Yay. How's my crew looking? Shield Sister, Novice Surgeon. Already working as our surgeon. We have a helmsman over here. A helmsman and a boatswain. Where would I put the boatswain? Navigator, helmsman. No clue. The cannoneer. We only have one position for that. Oh no, we have two cannoneers. I think. Yeah. Deckhand, navigator, deckhand, cannoneer. And you over there, you're a cook and a deckhand. Alright. Cool. And over there, standard stuff. Miscellaneous upgrades. Okay. We're kind of out of money though. Up. Let's keep moving from island to island.
The ring of a bell comes to you on a cold wind.
Uh-oh. Let's see what this is about.
The ring comes again and again, until soon the air is full with the sound of 1,000 bells ringing all at once.
That must suck.
You are alone.
That sucks even harder.
And then you are not.
The gods? Question mark?
An indistinct figure stands before you, flickering between forms like a fire-cast shadow. A fixed, taunting grin. Bottomless black eyes. A yawning chasm in the earth. The aspects of Bareth, the Usher and the Pallid Knight, shift in and out of focus.
I mean, I see many aspects, not just the two main ones. Unless, well, maybe they're not all of Bareth's stuff.
And at their back, 4 indistinct shades hover. You feel an eternity stretch out behind each of them, reaching back to places so distant and yet so near you cannot comprehend their size.
Okay.
The shifting image of Bareth settles on the aspect of the Pallid Knight.
I don't know why, but the Pallid Knight seems to be the one who talks to me the most.
Watcher,
Her
I task
Oops,
you
sorry.
to discover Aethys's intentions. Tell me what you have learned.
I forgot that we have a narrator. I can't follow Aethys around if you keep dragging my souls into the beyond whenever the whim takes you. It's too late to be sure. He's draining souls from veins of luminous Audra.
The Pallid Knight knits her brows.
He does not seek to return to the beyond? Intriguing.
Her sickly pale skin pulls tight across the bones of her face,
Ew.
as if the shell of this aspect does not quite fit the impossible creature it contains. The figure nearest Bareth dissolves and reforms
Excuse me.
in the image of a thin-lipped ancient crone whose face has felt the melting kiss of fire.
That's a weird way of saying they got burned.
The goddess Wodika strides forward.
Hey, Wodika, you're here.
Does Aethys frighten you, Bareth? He should. Magran subdued Aethys's influence once before, and yet he returned.
I hope she's not mad at me for sabotaging her entire plan to conquer all the pantheons.
From out of Wodika's shadow shuffles a hunched, bald man you recognize as the god Scan. His skin is mapped with swollen lash scars, and breath whistles through the ragged hole in his face where his nose once was.
Ew.
He does not speak, but stares up at Wodika with naked loathing plain on his ruined face.
Wait, did they say that he advanced? Just to make her frown?
Wodika steeples her long, knob-jointed fingers.
We must annihilate Aethys now, before he makes a rash decision we cannot easily annul.
She casts a sly look at the Pallid Knight from the corners of her eyes.
Hey guys, remember when I told you that the gods suck? Yeah, that's why they suck. Because not only are they not only do they make mistakes, pretty costly mistakes, and they're at war with each other. But also, they're making mistakes and war at the same time. Like right now. About to annihilate another god just because, I don't know. I don't know what he's about to do.
A moon would do the job nicely.
Oh yeah, repeat Andra's mistake. I'm pretty sure we need that.
A voice echoes from the shape nearest Bereth.
The lava is too large to be moved, and Kaltha too quick to be caught. Even for a god of Wodika's strength and apparent lunacy.
I mean, last time they launched the moon at the Earth was for erasing some secrets or something. And in that case, the gods took opposite sides and destroyed the moon and stuff. That's why they suck.
The figure beside the aspect of Bereth flows forward in a swirling cloud of ash. The ash falls to the tiles and reveals a molten-skinned woman, leaning on a monstrous, wicked-edged broadsword.
Magran?
Magran's glowing lips curl in disdain.
We must find a solution to the problem of Aethys that is neither do nothing, nor destroy the world.
What is the problem with Aethys? Is it that he's just back? I've only told you that he's going around taking souls from Luminous Adra. Is it because he's not showing up to this meeting?
I acted in haste during the Saints' War. You will not goad me into doing the same now.
Look at that. They even admit to their mistakes. Nice. You suck, by the way.
To move against him while his plans are unknown would be the height of foolishness. We must find wisdom in precaution.
What do you suggest?
Magran looks at you as one might a wayward gob of spit on one's shoe.
I feel like I'm not supposed to be talking here. It's kind of like a gods meeting and I'm just some random guy. Well, okay, I'm like the main character, but still.
It is no business of yours what the gods decide.
Yeah, well, the gods suck, okay? So please let me persuade you or something. You guys don't know what you're doing.
Another of the silent figures steps forward, and the warm, golden light of a summer's afternoon spills across your face.
Let's all take a deep, calming breath. Perhaps cooler heads will prevail.
Behind Helia's words, you hear the soft coo of doves.
If you hear any background noises, it's the doggy getting to my bed. Hey, doggy. Anyway, hey, Hylia. I didn't kill the dragon that you asked me to, but you're still friends, right?
Aethys has been separated from us for too long. Isn't it possible he intends only to gather enough souls to reclaim his realm in the beyond? He should be welcomed.
Uh-huh.
You look up then into avian eyes. Through them, you see clouds of starlings converge and divide.
You guys literally don't know what's about to happen, okay? Stop speculating. And don't say you're gonna throw a moon at us, okay?
Helia puts a feathered hand to her chest.
He wouldn't. Betrayal is not in his nature.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure it's not.
Scan shuffles forward.
Yes. We should welcome Aethys' return to the fold. His gratitude we can leverage to cajole him into divulging his plot.
That's sneaky. Are we about to start a God's War? All these guys have different views of what should be done.
Then, when he believes himself to be in our good graces, we do as Wodika suggests, and crush him into the earth.
What if you just talk to him?
Scan licks the ragged edge of his lipless mouth and grins, then turns to Helia.
These guys are bloodthirsty. They're just trying to plot how to kill this guy because even though they don't know what he's about to do. For some reason.
I did not expect such a deliciously ruthless idea from you, Helia. I am impressed.
Helia's feathered crest stands on end.
You wretched little creature.
I guess that's why Baraf sent me to discover Aethys' plan. If we can find out his plan, then these guys can stop bickering amongst themselves and maybe find a solution. Or at least take sides or something. Right now they're just throwing shit in... They're just... excuse me. They're just throwing ideas into the wind. Also, you already killed Aethys once and it hasn't helped all that much.
Your point is well made, if self-evident. Aethys has not been known to possess a vindictive nature. Indeed, he has occasionally been magnanimous to a fault. However, if we push him to the brink of reason, there is no telling what he may do. He is, as ever, unpredictable.
Have you guys even
Something akin to fondness creeps into her voice.
have you guys even tried asking him what he's about to do?
The Pallid Knight gestures for silence.
I mean, you know where he is, right?
Aethys cannot be killed, but he may be subdued. Yet to do so will take immense power and time.
You guys don't know what he's about to do. Stop talking about killing him.
Both stand in his favor.
Magran grits her black glass teeth.
That is why we must ascertain his plans before he has the chance to put them into motion.
That's better.
She begins to pace. Her steps leave little trails of fire in her wake.
You know, even though I already thought the gods suck, this little meeting really like seals it. See, it really seals it. Anyway. Also, I don't know, Aravana, what? I forgot what the name of the priestess was from the last game. The lady who said the gods are fake. Or the gods don't exist. That's exactly what she said, the gods do not exist. Huh? They don't exist, huh? Even though there's proof that they exist all over the place? Or what she meant was that the gods are a creation of humans, but that's not gonna change much, is it? Oh no, humans have created gods. So what? So what now? What happens then?
Magran stops and balls her hands into flaming fists.
I guess they do suck, so I kind of see her point.
Even if we manage to destroy his current form, there is the possibility he could return if he has not already absorbed all of his children.
What do you mean by that?
The Pallid Knight casts a cold, cutting glare in Magran's direction.
Magran speaks too freely. That knowledge is beyond your ken, Watcher.
Oh, it's god secrets. Am I gonna become a god?
Wodica waves the gods to silence.
Aethys gathers strength. His strength is a threat to us.
Her voice takes on a sharp, almost panicked edge.
There is no sensible answer to the question of a resurgent Aethys other than decisive, final action.
What if you ask nicely?
Your opinion is unasked for, but noted.
Yeah, well, don't bring me here if you don't want my... Okay, don't bring me here if you don't want my opinion.
We will act when it is appropriate to do so, and not before.
Not Wodica.
The Pallid Knight steps away from the half-circle of assembled gods. She pulls herself up to a great height.
There's a couple of gods missing from here, though.
The words she speaks next come not from her mouth, but from all around you.
Follow him, Watcher.
Uh-huh.
The black of the Pallid Knight's irises expand until her eyes are as dark and cold as the void between stars. She bends down and brings her ghostly face level with your own.
Wait, we have stars in this game? I don't think we've explored the cosmos that much.
Your debt to me remains unpaid.
What? Debt? What do you mean, debt? I'm on a mission from you. What debt? What do you mean? Because you brought me back for your own mission? It's not exactly a debt. It's like an exchange. I get to come back to life, and you get to do, you know, your stuff. Yeah, anyway, we haven't really explored the fabric of the universe outside of Aeora. You know, the stars, the moons, that kind of stuff. Only the DLC, the White March, that had some stuff with moons and such. Anyway, I'll see what I can do.
She stares at you, unblinking. Like a needle drawn to a magnet, you are pulled toward her one compulsory step at a time. You blink open your eyes and find yourself on the floor of your ship's cabin. Alone.
Alright. Whoop. That was neat. Can I talk to somebody about that? Hey, Zoti, I met the gods.
Watcher?
Yo.
Tell me what's on your mind.
No.
Sure thing, Watcher.
Okay, well. Let's go back to sailing, I guess. We're about to cross into a big island. Yeah, over here. This island. Is this the mainland? Question mark. Can we not make land? I don't think we can. Let's find some place to land. This is above my level, it will be hard to complete. Where's the location of my level? We have 13 bucks in daily wages, huh? Hey, landing position. But this place is above my level. Meh. We'll still explore. Let's see what they mean by above my level. Oh, I think it's because I haven't leveled up. That might be the reason. We have one level up we have to do right now. Oh. The desert wind carries a sibilant susurr to your ears from the canyon ahead. Punctuated by cracks and pops, it reminds you of eggs on a hot pan or a fire in a dry bush. The low growl that accompanies it, however, raises the hair on your back and your neck. Listen carefully. Hey there. Failure. Alright. Mind read. Around. Up. Serve the presence of the minds. Up. Mind read. ICAP got Twix 3 and 5 minds ahead. One of them be right goddamn big and twice as hungry. Okay, listen carefully. Add off. The sound resolves into a rhythmic chittering, slowly and cyclically, rising and falling. It sounds like a chorus of voices, inhuman voices. Okay, well there's something. Okay, well there's something ahead. You carefully enter the desert canyon, keeping to the shade cast by the tall standing stones. Ahead of you, a group of Zorps chant, hopping back and forth on skinny legs, shaking their spears. Nested between them rise the black, leathery form of a drake. The creature's wings rise above it as it tears into the corpse of a boar at its feet. That was the hungry, big soul. With a mighty twist of its muscular neck, the drake tears the boar in half. It rises up on its legs, lifting its head and swallows the back half of the boar whole. The lump of the animal visibly traveled down the reptile's throat. Ew. One of the Zorps hops forward. It tears its feathered headdress from its head and tosses it aside. It drops its staff a moment later and spreads its arms before the drake. The large beast peers down at the Zorp, then with a flash of movement eats the small wilder in a single bite. The other Zorps cheer, banging their spears against their shield. Right? Sneak. You move quietly from stone to stone, entering the canyon without drawing the creature's attention. Nice. We can start with a big spell, I think. Give me a fireball. Pause, 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 pause. Where are all the enemies? What? Where's the rest of them?
Leave it to me. Trouble up ahead.
Okay. Adolf. Fireball, please. You've got this rolling flame. Sure. Do it. Also buff over there. Can't buff. But I can debuff. Debuff. What can the Cypher do? He's got guns. And let's see. Assails the target, causing shaken and confused. Blinding them and nearby enemies. And we don't have enough resources for the higher level stuff. Alright, well blinding is good. Over there, blind them. Spelling. Boom. Okay, well they got blinded, that's good. Time for a buff. Up. Magic Man, you're out of spells for some reason. Well, that's bad. And the Cypher was in melee range for some reason. Get out of here. Oh, you have guns? Use your guns, man. Gun them. Pew pew. Okay.
Doing the job.
Okay, we got buffs. How's these people's health? Flame sword over there. More buffs. More buffs. Up. Boom! We killed the Drake. Easy. Let me flank him. Go. Lay on hands because they're really hurt. Where's the pew pew guy? Is he using his abilities on his own? He's losing focus, but I don't remember how to build that up. I've never played with a Cypher before. You just pew them? Yeah. You just pews. Up. Blind them, please. Oop. Blinded. That'll help. Oh, he's gonna use his paladin abilities on me. Block, please. Nice. Okay, we got this. Murder him, please.
Better than that.
Boop. Down he goes. Okay, well, even though this place is over-leveled, we're still fine, mostly. Let's level up. Okay, I'm gonna keep putting points in mechanics, because I don't think anybody else is using those. New ability for the Paladin. Let's see, Glorious Beacon. Blinding enemies in the immediate area. Lay on hands, bonus. Shared Flames. Nearby allies receive a smaller version of the Flames effect. That's cool. After you use the Paladin's attacks, temporarily receive bonus burn damage. That's also good. Give me that. Oh, we get to choose two, huh? Increase will defense, fortitude defense, reflex defense, grants concentration. Melee attack remove charmed, confused, and dominated afflictions from party members. Nah, that's a waste. We can just use spells for that. Oh, I can only use one of these bonuses, huh? What about Lay on Hands? Prevents death when cast on other allies. That's really good. But it costs more. Or with a touch of their hands. Restoring a substantial amount of health, granting the courageous inspiration. Nah. Beacon of Light, blinding enemies. That could be good. But I don't think so. Let me have Sworn Enemy. That's a neat bonus. Okay. I want to know, Seraphan, do you have mechanics? No, yeah, stealth. Okay, cool. That's good. That means I'm not wasting my points. Air, athletics, intimidation. Next. Skills, special skills, harder falls, rapid recovery, fortitude defense, reflex defense. More engagement, concentration, will defense. Nope. Penetrating strike. Nah. Let's see. Our inspiration is now improved. Fighter now also gain acute expiration. I don't know what any of these means. Acute. Plus 5 intellect. Meh. Over there. Intuitive. Ooh, much better hit chance. Yes, please. Okay. Next. Mage person. Healer alchemy. And religion. And level 3 spells. Do you have any important ones? Seal? Nope. 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 That's good. A big bonus. This one's like another big bonus for us. And a big debuff for the enemy. Okay, cool. Got a bunch of stuff.
Happy to oblige.
Oh, she has another spell I didn't select. Thorns. Sure, whatever. Add off. You learn Arcana. You also learn Metaphysics. Sure. And let's see, good spells. Arcane Dampener. That's good. Removed all buffs from the enemy. Yes, please. And also give me... Do we have haste? Is that haste? No, that's for their own people. That's for yourself. Haste for yourself. Meh. Oh, Fireball. Of course I'm gonna pick that. Up. Okay. And that's everybody, I think. Okay, let's move on. Oh wait, there's treasure. Okay, there's no more any treasure. Is this place hiding a treasure? I doubt it. Let's get out of here and keep exploring the island. Oh wait, that was neat. I tried my best to make the level ups fast, because I hate it when you spend an hour just leveling up people. Doesn't feel really good. Up. The Cavern of Zor Tuk Tuk. Hello. Oh. You come upon the opening of a small cave. Putrid gusts of hot air burp. Wow, they burp from deep within, and you hear the faint chitter and hiss of Zorps in earnest conversation. I'm gonna get in there. Your boots crunched through a drift of brittle bones as you creep into the Zorp's lair. Alright. Sure. Let's use these new abilities we just got.
I hear you.
I see the wind.
Okay, pause. Pause for a second. I see gunpowder. Gunpowder barrel. Okay. And there's people in cages. Okay, get the gunpowder barrel. No, wait. Fireball. Fireball down there. The rest of you guys get to this guy. I'm gonna have the paladin block the way. Priest, you're gonna be over there. You're gonna be shooting over there. Paladin block the way, I say. Block him. Jesus Christ, we're hurt so badly. Oh my god, Priest. Buff us. Quickly. Debuff the enemy, I think. Fireball. Nice. I killed one of them. There's a priest over there. This guy won't last long. You. Over there. You've been paralyzed. That's really bad. Can you heal real quick? Yes. They're healing. Mage Man. You give me some good spells, please. Sure. Priest, quickly. Heal. Heal. 3 HP. Ah, that's good. He's gonna use Lay on Hands too. Nice. Okay. Get your shield up. You gotta resist this until we can take over the priest over there. No, actually, no. Shoot the priest. With your guns. Get closer. Oh, never mind. Shoot the guns. Pew pew. And then blind these guys. Go. Blinded. Good. This guy's almost done. Mage Man. Use some spells. Since you got a right angle anyway. Reinforcements are coming. Let's flank these guys. Now get the priest. He's healing over there. Okay. Priest people. Buff time.
That's not very helpful.
Okay. Mage Man. Get him again. Okay, this is a bit hard, but I think we can manage. Okay, you've blinded these guys. Good. Do the pew pew. Focus them down. There we go. Okay, we killed one. The war chief tripped or something. Boom. We've broken the front line. We did it. Poof. This guy's now giblets. Okay, that was close for a bit, but we made it.
What for, Cap? Aye, aye.
Nice.
What for, Cap?
Time for loot. Yoink.
Captain.
Watching.
Loot harder, please. Loot better. Okay. Mother Sharp Rock. Hello? From between the bars stares a frail and sickly Zorip. It shrinks when you're near, pressing itself into the furthest corner of its cage, trembling. Around its neck are the remnants of a bedraggled feather crest. Paint is smeared across its face, but the paint is old, flaking. It hasn't been reapplied in some time. A bunch of checks. The Zorp's regalia tells you that they must have been an important figure in the tribe, perhaps the high priest or mother. but its condition makes you clear that those days are long past. What happened? The Zerb watches you with an unreadable expression. Break open the cage. You deftly pop open the poorly crafted lock of the cage. The Zerb scrambles to get out of your reach. When you make no movement to capture it, it stares between you and the open cage door. Then it bursts out the door. Okay.
Ahoy. Aye.
Let's follow. It picked up something. Hello? The Zorp scuttles behind you and grabs hold of a leg. It points across the cave to the corpse of a large, well-adorned Zorp, one of their champions, and scowls. Why are you following me? It tilts its head slowly and blinks, its narrow eyes like it can't figure out what you mean. It glances back at the cage you freed it from, then stares at you expectantly. Do ours follow your leader around? Yes. You want to come with me? It stares up at you, unblinking, and finally releases your leg. When you make no move to chase it, it hops up and down excitedly. Okay, well, they can stay until they die, I guess. In combat or something. Yoink. Free water. I'm hoping they're gonna make it for a long while. Yoink. Money, please. Money me. A basket with fishes. Nice. Speaking of fishes, can't we like fish from our boat? If we have like a fisher hired in our crew. A fine dagger and some gems. Neat. I think we explored the entire cave and got some treasures out of it. Nice. A sigil stone. Don't know what those are for yet. Well, that was neat. Time to go. Oh, I get to name the island. It's been mostly full of Zorb, so how about the Lizard's Rest? There we go. That's cool. Hey, we get to name an island. And that's an achievement and stuff. Cool. Anyway, time to loot. There's more stuff. Repair supplies, neat. But we're already full of that, so not so neat. The Broken Spear Pass. Bones crunch underfoot. Strewn across the sand are skeletons, half buried in wind-blown dunes or lying bleached and baking in the sun. Their corpses still wear the tattered remnants of their clothing, their packs tangled in their limbs. Worms circle like vultures high above you. You feel a tug at your leg. Mother Sharp Rock clings to your boot, staring out at the dunes, then looks up at you. Her eyes are wide with fright. She fears this place. Search the skeletons. Oh, you push the nearest skeleton and untangle the pack from its remain. As you disturb the skeleton, several sand blights rise up from the desert with a grace gust of wind and head straight for you. Meh, we'll be fine. Maybe. I hope. I see 3 of them plus a drake.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Welp. Paladin, get over there. Head there. Get this flank. Let's go. Priest person, give us a buff. Oh, we just killed that one by disengagement thingies. That's too small. That's much better. Okay. Hey, we're not done. We have more buffs. We have more buffs. Hey, over there. Okay, looks like it's gonna not be that hard to kill these guys.
Another attack, Cap.
Yes, use your guns on this thing. And there it goes. I didn't get the drake. The desert worm. Excuse me, not the drake, a worm. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the difference. Boop. He's been spelled, baby. Okay, that's done.
Yeah, I hear you.
I like how the AI uses its spells on its own sometimes. At least Alaf does. He's not shy about casting spells.
I got this.
Hey, money. That wasn't too bad. Healing hands. Oh. Oh. It's just to give somebody lesser lay on hands. Well, the priest can have it, I guess. Priest lady. There you go.
What can I do you for?
And time to go. I think we have one last location to check out, maybe. The tower thingy. If there's a tower, it means that this island is not uninhabited, right? Oh, maybe it's an Anguithian tower. The remains of the tower lie strewn out upon the ground before you. The stone structure seems to have tumbled over like an earthquake. The tower appears abandoned. Search the location. Takes 2 hours. You find a bundle of crafting ingredients. Okay, search. 2 hours pass. Find nothing. One last time. 4 hours have passed. I get ingredients. Gems. I see. Well, I'm not gonna spend like 5 days looting this place. Let's get out of here. That was cool. The lizard's rest. Aww. Neat. Love it. Are we far from the capital? We're like halfway there. Let's keep moving. Okay, pause. We just got an injured crew healed. Oh, Mother Sharprock is a cook. Okay. Who are you, Irina? A cook and a deckhand. Well, you can be the navigator. Boom! And we're now full of crew. Let's keep following northeast. Kind of, vaguely. We have plenty of supplies, so we don't have to be worried about getting lost. Another island. A lethargic, misshapen bird drops a damp missive onto the deck. Oh. Try the critter cleaver. To Claude, Captain of the Defiant. I know what you're thinking. I have too many lovable cats, dogs, pigs, birds, and pigs. Like you, I once thought I could take in stray pets, to care for their needs, and shower each with equal affections. But we limited beings have only so much love to spread around. Unpleasant, unfair, unfortunate. That's what I took it up upon myself to optimize affection and curtail my creature care. I bring you the critter cleaver. The cleaver is a handy, ethics-free apparatus yanked from a genuine Anguithian dig site and restored to glorious functionality. Simply slide your favorite feline down one end and let the cleaver do its charm. The best is yet to come. See, the cleaver remembers. Stick a white bird in there, it remembers. Purple pig, it remembers. It even remembers your pet's strengths, weaknesses, and favorite places to poop. Now your furry friends isn't just going to slide out of the weaker's business end same as it went inside. They come out different, better, sometimes. That's where it gets fun. Combinations. Want a bird to think like a pig? Want a cat to think like a different, better cat? The cleaver provides. You'd do me a favor of epic proportions if you gave the critter cleaver a whirl. Once folks see you using it, everyone will want to turn. Yeah, no. Our friend and fellow animal lover. P.S. I have fixed the inserted receptacle so that it no longer accepts ornaments and gave it a good scrubbing. Ew. Can I pillage these merchants? I can. Level 5 paladin, level 5 merchant. Board. Intimidate. We get money, food, and drinks. Party? Oh, we can just trade for it too. They have supplies. Ah, so every merchant ship is a vendor, huh? That's neat. Hey, here's the capital city. We made it. Hello. Oof, that took a while to get there. Wow, that was neat. I like it. I like the boating parts, so far at least. We've switched months. Neketaka. It's only been a couple of days. Oh, that's a big group. Hello? As you walk down the dock, your approach is noted by a cadre of heavily armored Aomawa. Their leader briskly leads them to intercept you. The harbor master looks you up and down with pursed lips. She looks past you towards your ship.
You're far from home, farmer. How did you make it all this way in your little boat?
Do I look like a farmer? The Aomawa cranes her thick neck to look along the hull of your ship. Her expressions conveys equal proportions incredulity and pity.
Why do we gotta be farmers just because we're from Deerwood?
I mean...
Are you a farmer?
Maybe.
Yeah, but you can't just assume. We got rabble-rousers too.
And they even farm too. Her attention returns to you. The Aomawa's mood becomes more formal.
I'm the harbor master, Kauha. I must ask your reason for docking in Neketaka.
I seek audience with the queen. Braff has tasked me with finding Aetis. He's walking across Deadfire looking for luminous Adra. The Harbor Master and the woman and the man with her look to each other in shock and amusement.
Is that so? Well, Andra told me to protect the harbor, and Wodika herself signed the order. They would have had Gallowayne do it, but he was sick this morning.
That's a good counter. That's a good counter. The assembled guards roar with laughter and clap the Harbor Masters on the back for their joke. Deep within you, you feel an uncomfortable rolling. You can't be certain if this sensation is physical or spiritual, but it immediately induces nausea and fills your ear with sounds of blood rushing through your head. Cutting through the din, you hear a familiar woman's voice speak. Each word comes slowly, falling with what sound like the chiming of a small bell.
Show them.
Do I have to?
Show them what you are.
Concentrate on folding the edge of the in-between. You close your eyes and turn your mind inward, blocking out the sound of the arbor and the menacing pack of guards. Soon all you hear is the rushing of blood in your head and a muffled chime, ringing somewhere far away.
Yes. Yes. That's it.
Why are you doing this, Braff?
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? If you're trying to scare us with some cipher mischief, save the purple flames for the tribes of the Outer Islands.
The roar in your head begins to abate. The ringing of the chimes becomes clearer, rhythmic. 2 successive peals followed by a brief respite. Realize the chime is ringing in tandem with your heartbeat. You open your eyes and the harbor master is gesturing wildly, presumably to get your attention, and yelling in your face, but you hear no words. Only the ringing of the chimes as your heart slows, and slows, and slows, and slows.
Now.
What is this?
Oh, those are the souls we got.
Run for it!
Uh-oh.
Got style, Cap. Worm-riddled, ship-sinking, flat-fucking, freaky style.
What was that about?
Yeah?
Can I summon souls? The Course of the Lost. Call upon the souls of those who have agreed to follow you. Their presence distract all foes in the area. And also, they hobble foes in the area. I mean, I hope they don't get hurt or anything.
Be right there.
Yoink. Free food, free ammo, free stuff. I claim all this. This is your harbor tax. Except I'm the one taxing you. Up. Yoink. Alright. I feel kind of bad for them. They were just, you know, asking me why I was here, which is normal for a harbor. I didn't have really any good answers. Who's this guy?
Need a fresh jacket or pants? Something more delicate? If you have a frame, I can fit cloth to it without fuss.
Okay.
Take your time. I'll give you space to browse.
A cover. A cape. Oh, stuff and resolve. And during night you get bonus stuff. It's still $1,000 though. We'll get capes soon enough. Magical capes. We don't have to buy fake ones.
Sure.
Fake, lame, normal capes. There's a bunch of merchants here, huh?
Care for a fish or two, stranger? Today's catch, ripped straight from the hands of the salty wench. You'll find no fresher. Have a look.
Anything special? Ooh, roe, fire kelp, and oysters. Limited quantities. Hello, hunter person?
Welcome! Venturing out past the city. You'll want supplies, crab traps or the like for a larger game, I warrant.
That sounds good.
Of course. Take your time.
A clay grub figurine, so I can summon a clay grub. Ew. Let's see, bear traps, hunting, daggers. Unguent of animalism. Gives you bonuses to stats. Meh. No thank you. Oh, also free loot. Harbor tax, thank you. A doggo! Get a dog! Hey, doggy. I'm just gonna yoink that.
Dora must think I work for free.
Who?
Be with you in just a... Almost had it. Damn your eyes.
The sun-scarred dwarf gingerly picks at a splinter in his thumb, muttering.
Hazard of the work, really.
He gives up with a frustrated grunt, shaking his hand.
Came in on the sloop? I can hammer your ship together if you're apt to pay me for it.
Can I get something better than a sloop? I feel like I'm gonna need it. Having trouble with a client?
Aye. Captain Redora hasn't paid me for her commissioned firepower.
Ah. I can see the issue in that.
While I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin.
And she's got the firepower to fend you off.
And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal.
Zamar winces and tugs hard on his beard in self-administered punishment.
If I don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net.
What kind of deal are you talking about?
One where I mend Principe ships and no others.
Ah.
And here I'd have thought a shipwright would be eager for an exclusive contract. In particular, one with clients disposed towards getting their ships shot to shit and shot again.
Folk like that come by coin easy, only to lose it all again. I'm not sinking my business on the say-so of a pack of puffed-up bilge rats.
I mean, if they're pirates, they have to get their ships repaired. And if they don't have it, I guess the only... If they have to get their ships repaired, well, either they have won their battle and they've got loot, so they have money, or they lost and they're dead, so they don't have any money, so you don't have to repair their ships.
Bastards are driving away business until I give in.
Uh-huh. If someone bought the commission, well, that's solve your money problem.
Aye, but only once she fesses up that she doesn't have the coin. Call me a fool for holding out hope. She's an old client and a friend.
Why haven't you settled your differences already? Beef wins.
Because I've got a backlog of work through the next turning of the wheel.
Hmm.
And I'm old, damn it. These hips won't carry me to the mare and back without a fight.
Hmm.
In other words, we need to go to the Wild Mare. Well, that's just fine and dandy.
Mare's a right popular place. There are worse favors I could ask.
Well, give me a discount and I'll do it.
You do that? A fair price goes without saying, Cully.
Hey, doggo. My own dog is back. He's napping in my bed now. Hey, yo. Good dog.
It all comes down to blasted pans and pyres in the end, doesn't it?
Those are monies.
Well, come take a look.
Let's see what does he have. Oh, what the? Huh? Quest item. Minimum crew. Can I get better? I can get better ship holes. Ooh. Junk. Let's see. Quest item. Minimum crew 9. Hull health. Sail health. Hit chance. Starboard. Starboard. Okay. Galleon. I mean, let's see. What would be the most likely? A dhow would be like more likely, I think. It's not too expensive. Bone frame hole weight. Okay, so this guy is gonna give us some ship upgrades. Neat. For free. For a discount. I hope. Yoink. Let me just get some more of the harbor tax. It'll pay for my ship upgrades. Never mind. We haven't done any ship battles, so I still want to see what that's gonna play out like. Okay, pause. Fine fashion, we've been there. Where's the inn I'm supposed to be going to? Road North, Estate, Emporium, Mill. The Wild Mare is down there. Where's the palace? Let me first locate the palace. That's what we're here for. An estate. We'll come back here later. Queen Birth's district home. Okay. A bunch of people. Ooh.
Please, sir, a coin.
Okay, here's a coin.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, bye. Probably doing magic tricks.
That's close enough.
What the? The young girl narrows her eyes and reaches for a dagger tucked into her back pocket.
Perfetto. Smarter than you look. Can't be too careful. Queen's birth has an edge to her.
Here's an egg.
Agrasima. That'll staunch my pains for an evening at least.
So, give me information.
If they are the same ones who robbed Radora blind.
Oh?
The boss and his wolves sleep their fun off by day.
Look at that, I skipped a step in the quest. So they have pirates that robbed Radora, and they might even be the same pirates that are extorting what's-his-face.
But by night, he and his botzo friends keep to the alley giving out bruises for coin.
Okay.
Nasenale. I've never had a roof over my head longer than an evening.
Uh-huh.
I guess cutting me loose was cheaper on my parents than a passage back to the Republics or
Uh-huh.
a few bites of bitter squash.
Uh-huh.
Leave it to
Okay, well, come back here while nighttime is basically what she said. Hello.
Well met, stranger. If you feel like investing in protection, I'd be willing to trade iron for copper.
What about something even better?
I assure you that everything I sell is well crafted. But I will admit I'm not quite the weaponsmith that Marihi is, nor do I possess Uto's expertise with firearms.
Who?
Marihi, you can find in Pariki's Overlook, the district to the north. Uto has a shop in the Brass Citadel, in the eastern part of Nekataka.
How do you even have any business if they have two other competitors that are much better than you?
Lots to see. Take your time.
Do you do like specialized armor? Heaven's Cacophony gives you special stings. Gate Crashers gives you special stuff. Regular armor, regular weapons, and fine shields. Meh.
Consider it done.
Ooh, gamblers. Can I gamble? No gambling. Okay. How do I go north? North exit. Oh. I was going the wrong direction. What to come back here by nighttime? Well, while we're going over there, let's look inside everybody's homes for quests. We might as well, since we're going to be traveling. Forsaken dog. Yoink. No longer forsaken. The estate over there. Sure, let's get in there. Hello. Who is Valera? And why is there an estate? Hi. Oh, can I take this dog? No? Dang it. I tried. A scribe.
We're full up, I'm afraid. If you're looking for lodging, We'll have to hope there's room at the tavern.
This estate is for lodgings? You rent rooms?
We do indeed. Forgive me if I mistook you for a tenant. There are quarters set aside upstairs. Passers-by with a bit of extra coin will find a welcome cot and a meal. This is a temporary measure, of course.
Why are you doing this?
It's not my place to share the dealings of the Valera family, but this is all rather public. Suffice it to say that a family in want of coin might find alternate means of securing their finances. In the case of this estate, that means renting the occasional room. No shame in making a practical sacrifice.
So they need monies.
But I've said enough. Speak with Otello if you have business with the Valera household.
And is Otello in charge?
You'll find Otello Valera upstairs in his study.
Okay.
Well, as they say, business can always be better, yes? I'm sure I needn't bore you with the details.
Upstairs with the study, they said.
I wonder what this is.
Special thingamajig. Ooh, scrolls. Yoink. You didn't need that anyway. I needed better. Let's go up. Lots of shipwrights. This estate must be operating some kind of shipping operation or something. The study... Is this it? Yep, there it is. Hello, got any quests for me?
Ah, a new face in the Valera halls.
Hi.
Courtly manners are welcome here. My time is not inexhaustible, but I am willing to spare it.
Uh-huh.
What can I do for you?
Need help?
Valera ships escort goods and merchants from island to island across Deadfire.
Uh-huh.
The Principe dogs show us their stern whenever they spot Valera colors on the horizon.
So how are you hard for coin? Are the Principe winning?
Leave it to a swabby from the Republics to think a pirate showing them their rear be a compliment.
Okay, well, no quests.
A new face to the Valera halls. And aren't we all so excited to see you? I always make time for chatter. Say what you will.
Hey, can I be a pirate / privateer? That'll give me an excuse to get into some ship combat.
Is drama an acceptable answer?
I don't even know what I asked.
I make sure the wine cellar is stocked, and that sons and daughters alike know how to carry a blade.
Okay, I asked him what he carries for the family name or something like that. Hey, let's get out of here. There's no quests. I can't even become a privateer yet. Okay. If I could pillage ships, then I wouldn't have any issues, any potential problems with running out of money or something for my own vessel. This would be a safe, self-sustaining loop where I go around attacking ships. I get plunder.
Where is my postinago of a brother?
I use the.
There. Have you seen Laro Badato?
Who? Hello.
Magdico, where is that spoiled brat?
Hello.
Laro is past due for a company meeting. Mother wants me to drag the elusive louse back by his ear.
And you're too lazy to do it?
Must be nice to be a layabout. Uncle Engbert would have tanned my hide.
Fuck. I am angry and jealous in equal measure. You'd think this district was a maze, the way he manages to hide. Fuck. A face from the motherland is a welcome sight.
Talking to me?
If you desire to get in the graces of the Valiant Trading Company, we can help each other.
Who are you?
Mother's Bank commands the wealth of the Deadfire campaign.
Oh.
Could I persuade you to watch out for Laro? I'd pay generously for your trouble.
I mean, I guess I will.
Would you? I'll be waiting at the estate in case he happens to return. Laro and his miscreant friends carouse at the tavern, the falls above the Adra Mill, and the southwestern bridge. If you see him, tell Laro to get his good-for-nothing ass back home.
Let's look at these
Well,
places.
we do have this thing with chasing a rogue god to the ends of Aora, but I guess if it's on the way.
Exactly. Let's see. Sansa's Map Emporium, the Adra Mill. There's the waterfall she was talking about. Let's check it out. Here's the estate.
Have you heard about the commotion at the palace?
Of course. Something about Luminous Adra.
A giant made of Luminous Adra.
Yeah.
All I know is that they're all at each other's throats up there.
Get him! I found him, I think.
This isn't how I usually work.
Uh-oh. That's a big group. Oh my god. Against a backdrop of jeering youths, a young woman raised her arms with an air of practiced drama. Before her, two men stand across from each other, mirroring scowls.
You both attest that you have made all possible efforts to come to a peaceful...
Laro second. The woman trails off as you approach, and you find yourself the sudden target of the crowd's attention.
Who is this Nasenale? How many cousins do you have, or so?
Orso glares at Laro and bites back whatever insults he had at the ready.
We have business. What do you want?
What are you doing?
This doesn't concern you. We've come to settle a challenge. What's your words of? You want the Juana to know we're dueling? My bad so to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on valiant terms.
What is this about?
Small wonder the old empire collapsed in civil strife, if this is the Valian way.
And how do your colonies fare, Adira?
Okay. What are you even doing?
This street thug called my family a warren of corrupt inbreds. But is there a dung heap in all the world that does not have a little Valera cousin scratching through it?
Reminds me of the beginning of Assassin's Creed 2.
That wolf he calls mother would have us live out our days polishing Bardato silver.
Guys, just stop.
A threat? Liberos? We are the sons of the wealthiest families in Deadfire.
Uh-huh.
Miller! Scatter! What? Where are you going, you stuffed shirt? Hey, this isn't over, you coward! You can't hide behind your corrupt mother forever.
There we go, scared them off. Didn't have to do much. Alright. Investigate the ongoing feud between the Barado and Valera family. I guess I could. Anyway. Now that he's made it back. Let's just talk for my reward. Pretty please. So we're getting lots of XP from this. Oh, she's gone. Whatever happened to me getting a reward? Hey. Please. Money me. Money me. Or give me some XP or something. Give me a nice cape, please. Welcome to the estate. You'll find somebody in our study. Hey, Laro.
Out for trouble? Or taking in the sights?
No clue. Hey, money me.
Laro has returned to the estate intact. Perfetto. Too much Bardato blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata.
It's not done.
Fuck. Nothing has been solved, only delayed. Here, for your discretion.
Hey, she's moneyed me. Nice.
You have not met Mother, have you? I'm certain she'll have work for someone invested in the family.
Alright. In the study, they said. Also, let me just take some of these, yoink. Oh wait, that's stealing. Nope. No stealing. Before we get in there, I want to look at everybody's reputations. What have I gotten so far? I'm friendly with the Children of the Dawn Star. The Valian Trading Company doesn't like me much. For some reason. Why is that? Okay, I got no clue. I'm being more diplomatic. And somewhat honest, but not really. Passionate, clever, benevolent. Right? And Adolf likes me. And these guys, they should like me, but it's not going up for some reason or something. He doesn't like Seraphin. Let's see, Seraphin, Anti-Principi. He supports the pirates of the Principi Sen Patrena and dislikes those who aggress against them. Skullduggery. He likes people who use lies, deception, and general chicanery to get their way. light-hearted, impassioned, worldly, and racisms. Right?
Hey there. Be right there.
Ah, yes. The newcomer. I thought you might visit.
Hi.
Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies.
Okay.
You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain. Perhaps in time, if great Wodica judges us worthy of supporting the company, word has spread fast about the little spectacle of the dogs. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cagnua and House Bardato can help one another.
What do you want?
Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues. Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers. A meek-tempered boy, fonder of some drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
Isn't that like the government's business?
The governor is interested in how much luminous Adra we can export. Nothing else matters.
Or they kill you, you're gonna have less luminous Adra, right?
To that end, I look forward to the day when we won't need Valera thugs backing our interests. Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
You notice something unusual. Your attention is drawn to Izali's desk. Among the assorted ledgers and documents sits a brass seal, still dripping with heated wax. The drippings have dried and into an almond-shaped pattern which resembles the shape of an eye. An eye fringed with the bird feathers. A nictitating membrane flicks across its surface in a barely perceptible wink. Oh, it's alive?
Are you still with me?
You have an eye. She glances back at the desk again, this time with impatience.
I'd venture that you're working too hard.
Strange. Why are you feuding?
Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
Better is self-deception, mayhaps.
Your family seems established?
My bank shoulders the costs of the Valiant Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valian may wipe themselves unless a Bardato's signature approves it first.
If that's true, we gotta stop shaking hands with them.
Ew.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand.
About this feud with the family.
Vitello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
This seems like a waste.
Doesn't it? This is no surprise to me. Fortunately, Atello has fewer resources to expend than I do.
Can you guys just talk it out?
Oh dear. You're serious, aren't you? You think I'd put myself in pistol range of that old imp?
Just get along.
I think you overestimate how much of my trust you currently enjoy.
Just be
More
friends.
pleasant subjects, I hope.
Whatever. Let's get out of here. She wanted us to find somebody by the watchtowers. What if I just come out and spill the beans? I don't think it's gonna matter that much. There's no need to lie, I think. Let's see, Emporium, Adramil, there's the road east. What watchtowers was she talking about? Emporium, the Wild Mare, Valiant Trading Company headquarters, Peddler's Canal. Let me check. Journal. Places loot around one of the local watchtowers. Are the watchtowers the big brazier places? Like these? Is that a watchtower? Also, fast forward, please.
Behold,
He has a noise at the palace.
Oh boy.
Blaming the Valiants for attacking one of their ports.
Well?
Merla, how is every ship hunter taken?
This?
John? One of the Rathun?
No, much bigger. Such is the rumor.
Sounds like sailor.
Aha! Found him! Hey, speak to him. This young man appears either to be composing or practicing a tune on his lute. He stops mid-strum, looking up at you with a friendly expression.
Apologies, Lord, if I intrude upon your peace. Inspiration eludes me still.
It's fine.
If you are after some scenery, I suggest the far end of the bridge. It smells better when the wind blows in from the sea, of course.
I'm supposed to spy on you. He opens his mouth to speak, hesitating. He raises a finger in the air.
I'm hardly one to judge, but I'm not sure you're getting the spy part entirely right.
Just be friends.
You a distant Bardato cousin or something? I don't know how Etzali think I can help, but...
She thinks you're in the know regarding some nefarious plot.
What? That doesn't make... And what is it you want to do with this information? Side with Etzali?
Nah.
I may not approve of my family's methods, but I am not about to sabotage them either.
I just want to stop it.
Of course I do. I caught cousin Persa running her mouth off about the job Belda got her involved in. Persa's been spending time in the gullet, in the tavern down there. Maybe she could tell you more.
Alright, the tavern, sure.
But before you go, Etzali can't hear about this. I told Persa and all the rest of them not to make trouble. If the Huana guards don't get us, Etzali will.
Okay.
Atello still runs the family. Maybe you can get him and Etzali talking. Not that anyone listens to me.
Once we have more information, maybe we'll be able to do something about it. Ooh, a cobbler. He sells shoes.
In the market for decent footwear? You won't find any cat leather around in my shop. Some of us hold ourselves to a higher standard.
What do you have?
Of course. Come take a look.
Shorewalker sandals, booth of stealth, hammer and chisel. Okay, no, they don't actually have many shoes for offer. Like 2 pairs. Let's see, we're supposed to visit the Valiant Trading Company after our visit to the palace, so we won't go there for now. We can go to the Wild Mare, I think. Is that the Gullet? Or is that a different tavern we're supposed to go to? Meh. Oh, wait, somebody wants to speak with me, I think. They have a name above their head. Very important.
You can summon the guards if you want to be difficult, Aimiko. Kindly leave.
The young Juana who wears a discontented frown. He meets your approach with a flicker of a welcoming smile, but he dies down quickly.
Please, I must ask a favor. What say? Do you have business with the Valiant Trading Company?
Not yet.
My people of the Duape. We signed a contract with the company. We were not understanding the terms at the time.
Uh-oh.
I wish to, let's say, renegotiate. But the clerks turned me away. My father, the Ranga, took payment from the company. In exchange, they dig for Audra.
Okay.
He did not understand the Valiant way. When he dies, the Outlanders will claim our island for themselves.
Oh, they paid him for the island.
Father has fallen ill, and the clerk, Luca, stands by the agreement as surely as if it was stamped in his skin.
And they're not willing to negotiate?
Akira. When the Valiant clerk learned I was from the Duape, he became very anxious. I made my appeals to Luca, but my words were as stones dropped down the deepest well.
Or maybe you shouldn't be talking to the Valiant Company about their own contract. You have a queen in this place, right? Just talk to her instead.
While I am barred from the company office, I can do nothing for my people.
I'll sort it out.
Akira, my thanks. I will remain here by day until justice is done. My words were only the crashing of waves. You will speak with authority, I say.
Okay. Just that because my character's a Valiant, people often comment about it. As you approach the Valiant woman, that she squints and turns her nose, regarding you with thinly veiled distaste.
I only deal with serious clients. Now, shoo.
Not the business of answering questions, Nazenale. Madiko, but it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the Wild Mare.
Are you a crew member for a ship?
When blood travels south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten.
You give up bounties?
You, a nameless face of the streets? I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but there is a seed of potential. We will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships.
Okay, sure.
Gelarde. Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hasongo's northeastern coast.
I have no idea what any of that meant. Oh wait, I have questions.
My little privateer. You have news for me?
Do you have more bounties?
But you have your quarry already. But too much eagerness can be a bad thing. But I blame
Stop
Luna's
hacking
father.
me.
Our privateers are busy escorting shipments out of the Deadfire. Everyone is rich, no one is hungry. Where are the Casitas willing to sink their enemies for a bag of pies, huh? Drunk on success.
Okay, tavern time, I think. Let's see what's in there. We still have a slot for one more companion. Maybe we can recruit them in this city. Round out our crew. I think I could use one more frontliner. Or a summoner or something. Okay, let's see.
Do you enjoy coin, my friend? Can you lift a sword?
There's the captain we're supposed to meet with.
You say I cannot down the rest? Watch me, Amico.
Holding this pose with nothing to show for it, she taps the tankard's base and throws her brows as it appears as its apparent emptiness.
Madico, it is no wonder I thirst. Ado, why do you stare?
Money.
Grassima. Even in the oasis I am parched. If you grant wishes, there is a vacancy on my ship.
No, but there's a vacancy on my ship.
Yet another reminder that not every seaworthy vessel will be crewed up to the standards of the sorcerer.
I'm a captain.
Sientere, Frero. Next time around the wheel, perhaps.
You don't seem to be having much fun.
The fun ran dry with the coin. When the dancers see more than an empty purse, I will be a content Radona.
Okay. You asked me something about her sword?
Ado, my friend. I knew our paths would cross eventually.
A valiant shouts over the din of the wild mare to get your attention, turning a great many heads to study your exchange. I bet you say that to everybody.
Que? No, you mistake me. I am not one of the courtesans. Tell me, you are the one who sails that fine ship, Ak? Terrorize the docks with spirits, Ak?
Yes.
I am Aboko, and I am positioned to offer... I have opportunities for...
Are you a pirate?
1,000 times I practiced my speech. Mera, never did it go this poorly.
You'll be fine.
I am supposed to be in the business of giving bounties.
Oh.
But I know no one who hunts them.
More?
No one will unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start from the bottom and work my way to the top, Ak?
You'll be fine.
Agrasima, my friend. If you are ever lacking in drinking money, you know where to look.
Are you good?
It is true that I have stumbled in my career path. Having no hunters to my name, I am forced to doff my cap to common killers.
Are you like... Who are you? Who are these bounties coming from? The other lady was from the Valiant Company, I think.
It's not all bad. But the momentum of meeting new clients over drinks and in such enchanting company, it drains the stamina, my friend.
Okay, well, what do you have?
You will take the job? You will take the job.
Yeah, I want to fight.
Agrasima. Something special for my first hunter then.
But first...
I will start you on Mary, the mad animancer. She tortures her victims with unspeakable treatments before casting what's left to Berat's will. My contact saw her leaving Port Maje and heading west of Maje Island.
I just know what that is.
Agrasima. You have but...
Okay, I'm out of here. Let's start with the barkeep.
Hail and welcome to the Wild Mare, friend.
Yo.
Now, what can I do for you?
What do you sell?
Anything you like?
Let's see. Rooms. Supplies. Random adventurers. Crew members. Us. We can retrain. Wait, what? We can only have 5 people in our party? Or... Are we...
Sure.
I mean... We were doing fine with 5, but I was thinking we were gonna go with 6 like usual. Like traditional. Oh well. We'll see who the other companions are. Anyway, the tavern didn't have much for us.
Too much salt in the air.
Let's solve...
darling. A tiny minute falsetto per complaincanet.
Give me a sec first. Let's see. I had the thing about looking for investigate the feud, find someone who knows Eder's friend, find Persa. Frequent the tavern known as the Hole Down in the Gullet. Okay, so there's gonna be many districts in this place, like Defiant Bay. I'm guessing. Because we had the tavern's not around here.
The Queen is holding court today with the Valians and Rowatanians.
How long before they're killing each other?
Wager on it?
The Map Emporium. Can I get some money for mapping that one, the Lizard's Rest place? Or make it official or something?
I wonder what this is.
Oh, a trapped thingy. Hello?
Oh, hello. Welcome to my shop. It's such a pleasure to see a new face. How might I assist you?
What do you do here?
Oh, I am a cartographer. I make maps. I'm not half bad at it either. And may the gods forgive my immodesty for saying so. If you need a map of any settled region of the Deadfire, I am your man. And my commission rates are quite generous.
Well, there was that one thing they said about an island for my bounty.
It used to be I would take to the sea and do a bit of charting myself.
I don't know
But
about.
I haven't the time. Too many maps need making. A shame, too. There's a whole swath of the Deadfire I've yet to see. I'm quite keen to write a book, in fact. Oh, but I won't trouble you about that. Excuse my nattering on, won't you?
Will you sleep here?
Sometimes. Married to the work, you know? I just get so engrossed in my maps. And next I know, it's morning.
Ah.
Sharing a bed with a few maps is a good sight better than sharing with Caleb, I'll tell you that.
The dog?
He always hogs the blankets.
What? No! Share the bed with the dog.
Do you think so? He is a magnificent beast, isn't he?
He's doggy. He keeps you warm at night.
He's been a bit low lately.
Uh-oh.
Between you and me, I think he's heartsick for the sea.
And you're writing a book?
I'm putting together an explorer's account of the Deadfire. Or at least the part of it Queen Onekaza's tribe has laid claim to. My book will be the first of its kind. The Explorers Club will go mad for it.
It's a club?
Or, well, that was the idea. It's a fiercely dangerous enterprise, in point of fact, and nobody will agree to chart the islands for me.
Oh.
You'd think ship captains would be a bold-hearted bunch. I offered fair recompense. I'm not exactly the most powerful fighter, or I do it all myself. Still, wouldn't it be wonderful? An explorer's guide to the Deadfire. Someday.
I'll do it.
Do you mean it?
Yes.
It's a lot of ground, I mean water to cover, and some of these islands are in very dangerous waters.
I mean, I'm going there for the treasure anyway, so might as well get paid for it too.
Don't worry, I planned it all out. We'll get your feet wet first. With a little experience under your belt, I'm sure you'll get a taste for it. Nothing will stop us. I mean, you. The idea is to explore all the islands that haven't been charted yet, or even named. That falls to you, amico. You can't tell me you've never wanted to name your own island.
Already did it.
I thought we could start with the waters around the company outpost at Port Mage. There are 2 islands in the region, and nobody's taken much notice of them yet. Once you're back, I'll start filling in my map and adding your findings to the book. Oh, this will be wonderful.
Well, I did one of them.
Welcome back, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you once again. Tell me, how is the sailing? Smooth? Nothing to delay your expedition, I hope. How might I assist you?
Can you give me a map?
Certainly. It would be my pleasure. Of course, it's mostly books and knickknacks. Maps I do on commission, you see.
Well, I want a map. Of something, someplace. A grimoire. Any good spells in there? Nah. Bunch of books. Pitfall of the Deadfire 2, the Voracious Mountain. Do not dispose of sick livestock by feeding them to Aonai. Oh wait, that primordial abomination has grown to the side of the mountain already thanks to the misguided pilgrims. Whatever. Okay, well, I think there's one last building, the Luminous Adra Mill. Let's look around in there. And then we'll make for the palace.
I got this.
If you told me a few years ago that I'd end up following you on another crazy errand, I'd have said you were out of your mind. Not because I got anything against you, more that trouble seems to come looking for you wherever you go.
I mean, I'm looking for it, to be honest.
Yet, here we are again, probably on our way to die. Well, you already did, but me,
I mean, we gotta share.
All real nice of you to share. Someday I'll have to get you a gift. And wouldn't you know it, this time is shaping up to be crazier than the last one. But I gotta say, I appreciate how you've handled things. Times like these, staying decent's not as easy as it sounds.
Meh.
Thought you were weird at first, of course, but you've surprised me.
Meh.
Well, that's why I mention it. Sometimes it's been anything but. I've been meaning to ask, though. How is it you never seem to lose your way through all this?
Just try, I guess.
What is it tells you you're on the right path?
Everything. Except that even the wrong path is not a dead end. I judge every situation on its own circumstance and I take the feelings out of it. I think about what the wrong path would be, then do the opposite. I'm truthful with myself and others. Things tend to work out. I believe in helping people who need it. Sometimes it's more complicated, but often it's not.
Well, hard to argue with that. And I might get some strange looks if it did.
He heaves a sigh that sounds as if he's been bullying for months. His smile is tight-lipped, wistful.
When I was a boy, things were simpler. Aethys was more like a character we read about in church.
Meh, a big improvement.
Well, just about anything would be at this point. Well, most stories had him helping folks or making the world work as it should.
You loved the smile and gently pointed fingers of a coaxing parent.
You pray to him. He might help you too. There was no cost to it. No confusion about his will or followers taken into extremes. Following Aethys was right. I had no reason to question.
He pauses. It could be a delight, but the crease around his eyes and mouth seem longer and deeper than your memory of them.
Do you think there's any way that following him could still be the right path? After all we've seen?
We don't know.
I guess we'll see what he has in store soon enough. If we make it that far. Anyway, I didn't mean for this to get depressing.
Not really depressing.
I think this was just a long way of saying I appreciate the way you've guided things.
Aww.
Makes me feel like I'm doing some good going with you.
Yay. Okay.
I'm having some disturbing dreams. Makes it hard to sleep.
Let's talk about it.
I'm all ears. Tell me what's on your mind.
Why, your dreams?
They're there in my head when I sleep. And sometimes I can taste it.
I already asked that.
My tongue like a smear of grit. Happens when I take in a particularly volatile soul.
How come you became a worshipper of an aspect of Aethys?
My folks, you might say they're not your typical Aethasians. Sure, they cling to the light more than the darkness. But the war, it touched my family. And it changed them.
The war?
Killed some. Not that I remember firsthand.
The Saints' War? Is she from the Deerwoods?
The others toughened, turned survivors. That much I saw with my own eyes, even years later.
Are there other out there?
Of course. There were few and spread out. Most don't keep to temples. Soul shepherding requires travel. My aunt's the one who taught me about the cycle of life and death. How everything happens in stages.
Heather likes every single one of her lines.
Whether forwards or backwards, from seed to rot to rebirth again, it's all just states of existence and balance. See? That's how I first learned about the slice of Gone within Aethys. After that, I read all the doctrines of Gone. Anything and everything I could get my hands on.
Anything good?
The 12 books of Nearwith, plus the epistles from the minor prophets.
No, I mean the teachings.
A lot of them aren't a part of today's canonization, but that doesn't mean they're wrong. It's tradition for the youngest born to take up the priesthood of Aethys. Well, I did it in my own way. No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm listening. It's
Okay.
time I got about searching for lost souls.
We haven't found many souls out there.
I got this.
Here's the mill. Let's see what they do with the Luminous Adra. Unless it still states a secret. Somehow. Hello? Pretty small. Cortina's voice finds you before she does, her barks of laughter and cheerful directives resounding throughout the mill. She flits from worker to worker, offering critique and approval. When she finally spots you, a shadow of apprehension passes over her face. She hides it with a toothy grin.
If you are here about the taxes, tell the queen... Oh, you are not the tax collector.
Not yet.
What business brings you to my mill?
Who are you?
Okay. You go around asking just anyone in Queensbirth personal questions, maybe you end up dead in a ditch. Have caution, eh?
I mean, you're taking it personally.
Lucky for you, I am a woman of honor. I direct luminous milling for the Valian Trading Company. It's a nice job, huh? And I'm quite good at it. You want to know more? Buy me a drink first, per guano.
And what do you do here? Like, specifically? She laughs a little to herself and runs a finger across the arm of the chair beside her. She holds the finger up for inspection. It's caked in shimmering blue dust.
We mill luminous, of course.
Okay, but how? Like, literally milling? Like, making it into dust?
Take big chunks, break into smaller chunks, crush into dust-sized chunks. Per complaincanet, it is really not so complicated.
That's all? You just crush these things?
Good day.
Okay, bye. You're just crushing this into dust? Alright. Well, let's get out of here. Let's find our way to the palace. Ahem. Okay. You go... if we take the bridge east.
Which one of us am I thinking of now?
You'll be thinking of the Watcher.
That's 10 in a row. That's some talent you got.
Aye, the talent of noticing who you be glancing at before you ask me who you be thinking of.
Also, you can read minds. Oh my god. Okay, we have some... So this is the Queen's Birth. The Gullets over there. The Sacred Stairs. That's probably where the Queen is? That or the Serpentine Crown. Or the Brass Citadel. I got no clue. I do not know. Also, this is a neat... That's a neat city construction. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe that's the palace that I'm supposed to be going to. Let's go to the Gullet. We'll have to find a tavern in there. And we can ask around for clues, I guess. You leave the bustle of crowds behind, making your way along the winding path into the Gullet. For a time, the path ascends the mountains. Even so, the cramped walls and rundown Huana building close in around you, obscuring your view. You come to a dark passage cutting through the mountain, just wide enough to accommodate a wagon. The path here descends steadily into the rock's face. After a lengthy journey through the dimly lit tunnel, you come to the gate of the Gullet. The stench hits you first, a foul mixture of rot, stale air, and bodily odors. You notice a guardsman pushing a cart to help, heaped high with moldering food, which must account for some of the smell. Ahead, the home of the Gullets emerges as a collection of lights amidst the darkness. You hear the rush of water below, and a frigid breeze wafts up from the unseen depths like an exhalation. Ew. The Gullet.
Traveler, have you any food? Surely you've a scrap to spare.
I do.
Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry.
Here's some foods.
Thank you. I'll share it, I swear. Thank you, traveler.
She touches two gaunt, knuckled fingers to her lips. What, is there no food around here?
Always there is prize share, but the pile has grown leaner these years.
Okay, so they have the bread distribution or whatever.
Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week and maybe before. Forgive me, I say too much. If you would know more, ask Annoy.
Sounds like the tribe is not feeding its own.
Our elder listens assistance to those in need, and he speaks. Out of earshot of the guards. He's there. In the house to the right when you cross the bridge. He can speak of the hunger.
Is he the leader?
The gullet is a lawless place. Forgotten. The only authority here is the Matarus.
Who?
And they don't work on our behalf. But if it is a wise man you want, seek Annoy in his home.
Okay, I'll do that. Let me check the map. Refuse Pile, the Narrows, some guy's sanctuary, some guy's home. I'm looking for the tavern. Old City Lift, the hole. So we have to go all the way down there. Let's look around first. There's not a big map. We can go around. Half-eaten food scraps litter the pile. A rancid stench rise from it. Why, though? Why are you guys leaving all this food to rot? And giving it to the beggars? What if you just give it to them before it's rotten? Then you won't have a giant pile of it. Ew. You're into a dim alleyway that reeks of urine and torch smoke. A long passage stretches to your left and right. Shadows move into the guttering torchlight, but do nothing more than shapes at this distance. The chatter and bustle of the gullet continues behind you. Go left. The tunnel ends, but another branches off. The only sound is the crackling of torches. Go right. No, I go behind. Whoops. Okay, go back to the exit. I kind of just lost my way. Again. Go left, go right. You come to a door. It's as solid as the stone around it, with no handle and no knob. It's deadly quiet. You rap gently on the door when the sound echoes. Turn around. Go left. So now we're at the intersection. If I go right, that'll be the exit, right? Okay, that's the exit. So turn around, go right. You trudge along the darkened passage and reach an intersection. The tunnel branches off to the right. You hear the distant murmurs of voices down the darkened path. Go to the right. The tunnel branches to the left. The floor around the entrance is spattered with something as thick and dark as tar. You look like Svev. Some kind of drug. Okay, take a left. A handful of guards emerge and block your way, crossing their thick arms over their chest. One of them spits a viscous black glob. Better head back, friends. It's invitation only pass here. Okay. Alright, sure. Take a right. Take a right. On your left is an abandoned merchant stall displaying cheap jewelry. Inspect the merchant's hall. I only gotta get to do that. Failure. Why is it only me? Alright, go forward. A tunnel opens to your right. Rats squeak and skitter around as you approach. Go right. The stone is littered with fish bones and bread. What's the clue to the passage ahead of you? Go ahead. The passage opens into a large cavern. Below you, ramshackle buildings crowd together like broken teeth. A maze of streets and winds between them, some barely wide enough for two to pass abreast. And yet throngs of people fill the narrow streets. Explore the neighborhood. You pick your way down the worn, uneven stairs, and descend to the hub below. Uwana men, women, and children surround you, all laughing, haggling, quarreling over one another. You find yourself in the middle of a shop-lined street. You can barely move. Somebody comes around, but you manage to snatch their arm before they steal from you. A Huana child. Her eyes are wide with terror. I don't know. Intimidate the child. Nah. Nah. Boo! You push her down to the street, calling her a thief and a scamp. You're warned not to come near you again. A small crowd looks on. They whisper to one another, looking at the child and shaking their heads. You're the first person to encounter this young thief. The child family gets to her feet and scrambles off, wiping tears from her eyes. Alright. You come across a corner where a pair of thugs have surrounded a Huana man. He has a pot belly and nervous expression. It's an exchange. You pay us and we don't hurt you. Let's see. I can lie. Everyone knows you don't rely on your own neighbors. The thug considers your word and nod. He's right. Let's head to the surface. Plenty of money floating around the bathhouse. Alright, continue exploring. You come across a Roparu man and woman sitting on a rooftop. He gnaws the end of the pipe nervously. My neighbor disappeared near the undercroft weeks ago. Always smugglers and pirates lurking down there. Stay away from there. Okay, one last time. You pass a busy stall where a man serves murk brew. Let's listen. Another man shakes his head, and with the eyes can see they do not build ports for our sakes, yet the queen allowed their fort in the city. Hekera, the palace is so high, even her head is in the cloud. At least the Routhians will drive the other foreigners away. They make too much trouble for the other tribes. Okay, let's get out of here. Go forward. Take her right. You make your way down the hall. You see a dead corpse. Search the body, I guess. Me. You find a note. Read the note. Oolog, there's a new shipment from your Roparu friends in Delver's Row. Come get the food before the cave stinks rocks it. Your mad Captain Morena. P.S. Give the old man my regards. P.P.S. Don't say I've never done anything nice. Alright. Let's get out of here. Take a left. And we're out of here. Expert directions, baby.
Right here. Sure.
Don't ask me to go back in there. I won't remember where to go.
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Dawnstar?
Help how? Poison me? Akira, no thanks.
Is this the place? Oh, a kitty cat. Yoink. I'm just gonna take that. Thank you. The cats are free. There's a bunch of free cats all around the place. Hello. The woman bends over a pile of dried, bitter-smelling herbs. She's scratching and mashing them on a dirty scrap of parchment. As she does, her hood slips, and you glimpse three-headed star from her forehead, the emblem of the Children of the Dawnstar.
Paintley? Good God, I nearly didn't recognize you. You look more death-warmed over than Dawnstar.
I didn't see you there, Shody. Listen, you and your friends should move along.
She turns her head and stifles a croupy cough.
I'm not feeling so good, and I'd hate to get you sick.
Are you ill?
Nothing a little ginger root and some bed rest won't cure.
Excuse me.
Please, let me be.
Can I help?
That's not... Wait, you're the one someone and the other Dawnstar's been talking about.
Who?
In that case, maybe there is. There's some sick Raparu in the back. Not much I can do for them now besides keep them comfortable.
Who? People.
And hidden.
Is that wise? Keeping a room full of sick people in the most crowded district in the city?
It's better than leaving them to wander the district. I can give them a dignified death, if nothing else.
Why are you hiding them?
Because they've got Drowner's lung. Spreads like gossip and kills even faster.
What?
A gift from the Valiants. Fills your lungs with fluid. Gets you coughing all the time, trying to clear them.
Ew.
One of my patients coughed so hard, she broke a rib. Eventually, it gets so bad, you can't hack it out. You just lie there, struggling for breath, until you choke on your own phlegm. I hear it's a long, hard end.
Sounds bad.
I heard some Raparu had gotten sick, so I brought them here to care for them. City healers don't come down here.
Okay.
Realized what it was when I heard the rattle in their chests, the way they gasped for air.
So what am I supposed to do about this?
Only cure is an elixir made with pine seed oil. It costs a lot, though not nearly as much as an epidemic. Still, if news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. No one with any money in Nekataka spends it on the Raparu.
Who? The lowest class of Wana society, their unskilled labor. Their status is a function of survival in the often unforgiving Deadfire. Okay. Is that way to get a cure? Good reason. Should have warned me. Cure?
You can get nearly anything on Delver's Row. Only trouble is finding it. And paying for it. Unfortunately, the children of the Dawnstars don't have many connections in this part of town.
Alright, I have to go there.
But I bet you could find someone at the tavern who knows where Delver's Row is. Criminal types like to wet their throats after a long day of lying, cheating, and stealing.
I think I found it in the... I think I found it in the tunnels back there. But I didn't have an invitation to get in there.
About the only honest one. The Raparu here are treated like garbage. Even made to eat garbage from that scrap heap opposite the lift.
Why?
And Dario and his Principe scum took advantage of the neglect down here to set up the black market on Delver's Road. All the while, The gullet gets more crowded as tribes from the other islands come to Nekataka.
Okay.
Some are driven from their homes by pirates, raiders, even trading company thugs.
Sounds bad, but this district is really small.
Others hear stories of the foreign wealth pouring into the city. What they don't realize is most of it flows between the foreigners and the palace.
Mm-hmm. So the Dawnstars are helping out?
As best we can. Most of us came from Rayet after the Vorless Plot and the Saints War. Or we were born to families that did. We remember what it's like to scrape by.
And you think the black market is helping them?
That's what Dario and his people say. They recruit Raparu to sneak things from the docks, report on meetings between traders. I can't blame the Raparu. Not when the alternative is eating from a trash pile. But I don't trust these Principi any more than I do the trading companies.
Difference being, lass, the Raparu be their customers and confederates alike. To the company bilge barnacles, they be only product.
And whenever the city authorities finally crack down, the Raparu will be caught in the middle.
Classic dilemma.
Some days, I think maybe this is why Aethys brought us to Deadfire. So we can do some good. Other days, I'm too damn tired.
Well, I thought we were here to get some clues about Eder's friend. Let's see, where was it? Not this one. It was this one. No, that's not it. Find someone who could know Eder's friend. The Temple of Gone on an island. Okay, well, this is not the place, so my bad. Excuse me. But we still have a mission. Though all this is starting to sound a bit more like a bunch of side quests. Let me keep continuing to collect all of them and then make my way to the palace still. I want to finish today's stream on the at least near the palace, if we can't enter right away. Nobody's in here. Okay, cool. Let's see. There's Aonoi's home. There's some other guy's home. There's a lift. And there's the tavern. Let's go to all these places. Okay, this is the shaman question mark's home. The wise elder. Hi-oh. An elderly Roparu man squints in your direction before blinking profusely.
What say you, boy?
He peers into your face, blinking faster all the while. The man's arms are thin as sticks. What teeth he has are yellowed or black from years of malnourishment. Can you see me?
I see much and many things. I simply do not look with these eyes in the same manner that others do. I have heard much as well. People speak of your kindness, Watcher who chases Aethys.
Okay.
I also hear the Raparu's heartbeat, grown thready and pained. Now a Watcher comes to the gullet, as Amira has shown me you would.
What's causing all the pain?
The Raparu are being crushed from the top. We starve so slowly, it is an agony.
But why?
No one deserves to suffer. Not like this.
This is the Juana way. The fish of our nets are drawn for the tribe. The fruit of our fields, too, is reaped for the tribe. And the coin of our pockets belongs not to one, but to all.
Okay.
All spoils are gifted to the whole of the tribe. The tribe then partakes from the top down, from the most deserving to the least.
So, why?
The Mataru risk their lives to protect the tribe. The Kwaru provided skilled goods and services. The tribe takes care of the Raparu more than we contribute to the tribe. Or it did, before our numbers swelled too large.
Are the Raparu unable to work? Designated to work unskilled labor. What does that mean?
The Dawn Stars would
like being ships, sailors, and stuff?
The guards forbid them to pervert the order of sharing. There was a man who helped us. A soft-hearted pirate named Ulug.
Oh, he's dead.
He worked with the Principe captain. Mad Morena, they call her. To bring us food from the black market. But for days now, we've had nothing.
Yeah, he's dead.
Ulug was never late with his shipments. Always very conscientious. A good boy. For him to disappear for several days without word. He must be dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
The Queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's shipments, we will surely starve. I am asking you, what else can we do?
Well, there's maybe many things I can do. How about I go to the palace?
Perhaps you can achieve what those of my caste cannot. Gain us favor with the crown. And always, we Roparu will be indebted to you.
Also, I found dead Ulag.
It was as I feared then. Tell me, how did he die? Was it fast, at least? Painless?
No.
The Gullet claims another life, then. I'm sorry you had to see that. It's not right. Thank you for your honesty, Watcher. Few are there who will deliver bad news in all its sorry truth. Speak, and I will listen.
What about other ways of solving the food shortage?
We cannot convince the Mataru nor the Principe. I believe the Dawn Stars may help us. Peatly is a child of the Dawn Stars and has become the Gullet's most cherished healer. I believe she would willingly hear your request for charity.
Can you get me to the black market? I need to get some cures for your ailments.
You mean the black market that lies nestled in the depths of the Narrows?
Yeah, I found it already, but I need an invitation.
The guards do their best to stomp it out, but they are a single boot against 1,000 ants.
Them pox-riddled arbor hogs would be better served taking towels to the sea, for all the drying they'd give it.
Uh-huh.
I do not know how to get there, but someone at the tavern might.
Okay, and who are you?
I've lived for many years in this gullet. My skin and bones have withered with each year, twisted harder, so that the Roparu now call me Taki Takiri.
A big person. A leader.
Though you can see, I am not very big or much sturdy. If a dispute arises within the gullet, I will see it resolved. That I can promise you. Both time and tragedy have rotted the gullet into a place of filth and crowdedness. Once, we Roparu lived in a fine neck of the city. That time has fallen, and with it, the ruins of our old city under Neketaka.
Old city?
Long before the foreigners swarmed us, a sea quake rumbled our city, and the mountain cratered down.
That's why it's hollow in the middle.
Many cried to Andra, and were swallowed for their efforts.
Yeah, Andra sucks.
Now the
in particular.
Send us into the ruins of the old city to be punished. Within that pit lies darkness and death. Not silence, but an end.
I don't know how to get to the old city though. Okay, we have one more house to visit, and then some the tavern and the big lift, I think.
Leave it to me.
Here's Biba. Biha's home.
They took him. For what?
Heyo. I just need some way to get past the guards without having to murder them all. Okay, this guy's home is empty. Nice. It's free XP. I'll take it. Speaking of XP, how are we looking? Ooh, almost leveled up. There's a couple more quests, I think. Oh.
Please, I did nothing.
You see a man being dragged along a rickety boardwalk towards a rusty cage that swings over the abyss.
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
Let him go!
She screams at the guard, but she doesn't dare approach.
Bia, I'm sorry.
So this is where you go to the old city.
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
And by lowering down to the old city, they mean like bring them to the sea. The guards drag the Roparu into a metal cage and lock him inside. Eventually his screams are lost to the depths.
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
That was weird. So this is where the authorities hang out. Find behind the gullet. Who?
Be careful. The gullet is no place for outside.
Hello, need any help? Let's say there was an epidemic about to happen.
Let's not say that.
This would be a great danger to the gullet. Possibly the entire city. You know something?
Are you just gonna send them all to the pit? I'm working on a cure, I need some help. Looks like he's not gonna do that though.
Do not joke of this.
What was the man sent?
Potaro? He associated with foreign criminals.
Okay.
I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her.
So he's not overzealous, at least.
These wicked sorts overrun the gullet and corrupt the Roparu. Our justice must be swift and firm.
Where's Biha?
Hers is the first house you come to.
Okay.
You'll probably find her there.
And where does the lift go?
To the old city, Kira. A god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep. And the remains of lawbreakers and troublemakers. The gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates.
Can you get me there?
Are you mad or merely lost? That place is a punishment for the lowest sort. Go and explore someplace with pleasant views and fresh air. The harbor, or Periki's Overlook.
While the old city is an historical site.
It's your neck, Kira.
Okay, but not now.
We will leave the lift down there for half a day. That should be enough time to come back to your senses. After that, you are on your own. The guard will let you pass. Though I urge you to reconsider. Kira. It is a cancer in the gullet. A place of criminals and their foul dealings. And I cannot fathom for what anyone but a criminal would ask of it.
Okay. Let's see. Anything else over here before I go to Bira's house? Okay, I don't think so. Hello. Need any help? That one guy's dead. I think so. Sounds like they need help. Hi-yo.
Bataro not enough. Bataro is gone. Dead. What more do you want?
Are you okay?
Forgive me. I thought you were one of the foreigners who sent him away. Outsiders here always go to the tavern.
Okay.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
Money, probably. Did you know the man who got lowered?
Bataro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks.
Do you need any help?
We say the only thing that live in these depths are ghost eels. And fish eaten by ghost eels. Which are you? The traders say they bring riches in their big ships. But what reaches the gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say.
Uh-huh.
The Rawatayans promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all.
Okay.
Akira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here.
Did they not pay you?
Bataro said we would finally leave.
What happened?
I heard a Rawatayan captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers.
Okay.
Bataro went and found her in the tavern.
Okay.
Next I see him, The guards are dragging him to the cage.
Ah, maybe they're a black marketeer. I'll talk to them.
Everyone knows the Rowattians are made of brass. They listen only to their commanders. But still, maybe it goes different for you. Bataro took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks.
Oh, you do get
He went
paid.
to bargain with the captain.
I thought they were supposed to share their wealth, but I guess it's not all that simple.
I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Bataro. Or in someone else's pocket.
I could look for
I
Bataro.
could never ask someone to go down to the old city, but since you offer, it is a big and dangerous place. But perhaps he hid himself. Perhaps, please help him if you can. Or
And
bring me news if you cannot.
can I maybe give you guys passage?
We are 6, 3 children, 2 babes, and me. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
And what a different ship.
Many ships leave from Queen's Birth, but the Valians take slaves. They say the Principe smuggle goods in the caverns below, but I cannot trust such people.
What about my ship?
But the Rowattians have mighty cannons, and a big homeland they abandoned for ours. Perhaps there is more room for us there.
But the Rowattians are closing themselves off from the outside world, so maybe it's not a good idea.
Seduzo. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. But
Okay.
Haru and Nekataka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters.
And do you know where to go to the black market?
Never. I hear it is somewhere in the Narrows. It is possible Anoi knows.
No, he
One
doesn't.
day, the Mataru will descend on Delver's Road to clean out the thieves and...
What about the monies?
I tell you, I do not know where it is. After what, if it is anywhere...
Okay, I'm out of here. Let's go to the tavern. We can speak with the captain. We have to find that one guy to get information about the plot on the 2 feuding families. Find where to go for the black market.
You're right. He does do that with his hands.
Fine. 'Tis roughing his precious spelling book that scares the lad. Or maybe 'tis nudging his wee finger.
You gotta stop. My sides hurt. Oh, I miss this.
Are they ripping on Al?
Surely you've spied how he's always brushing himself. He won't say, but he's afeard of seagull shit.
Ew. Ew. Hiyo.
How did you hear that about a boss?
An ogre pirate. Neat. There's the captain. There's the barkeep.
Have you lost your wits?
I'm looking for that one guy. Ooh, a Vitrak. Okay, doesn't say anything. Can we go to the back rooms? Bertha. Oh.
Tomorrow ain't never brought me down here. Oh, God, I miss that man.
Hey, need any help in the kitchen?
Why do you bother me, little Kith? No? The gullet reeks of illness. The beds are too small. An imp tried to nest in my hair.
That is funny.
Firna, the tavern keeper, refuses to give me more than 1 day off a month. How am I supposed to hunt when I am chained to this stove?
Are you a good cook?
Maybe I'll become a pirate. Get myself a bird and an eye patch.
How about you cook for me?
How do you mean?
We need a cook.
I don't work for free.
Money.
This will do. For now.
There we go. I just steal the cook from the tavern. No problem. That probably won't have any adverse effects. An armored man stands by the far wall, observing a more lightly clothed woman as she busies herself with a handful of wires. The room falls silent and you find yourself in the center of attention.
We've no intent to disturb you. Please carry on.
Are those barrels of gunpowder?
Fire? I don't know this one.
We ask not to be disturbed. What are you doing here?
Sorry, it's me here to take your order. Aren't you one of the Bartado guards?
Well, that's the end of subtlety.
Please don't fight.
You told me you weren't followed.
Etsali can't know that I was here.
Well, calm down.
Bad news for our new friend.
Calm down. No. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. I wonder if there's a way to resolve this peacefully. Probably not. Okay, priestess time. You gotta debuff all of these guys. Wait for them to be all boop. Okay, you flank him. Here. They're hurting us bad. We need some spells. Some good spells. Over there, spell them. You. Spell them. Okay. That should help. We're gonna heal. Eventually. Boom, we healed. All these guys are debuffed to heck. Let's focus down on one enemy. Okay. You over there, keep debuffing the enemies. Making them all blind, that's good. You buff us, go. Mage Man, you do some magic, sure. Nice, this priest is almost dead. Get the priest. Finish him off. You shoot him with the pew-pew guns. Pew-pew. Boom, there he goes. Okay, next. You guys converge on the enemies.
Show 'em how it's done.
The spell right is good. You lay on hands yourself. Up. That's gonna help. Yep, you do a big AoE heal. Nice. This spellcaster's almost dead. She's gonna dispel the debuffs on the enemies or the debuffs on us or something. Are you about to fireball out of? Don't fireball. Magic missile. Super fire sword. This cut purse. Boink.
Things must come to an end.
Now we get some bonus damage. Okay, we got them. I think it's gonna make it harder to resolve this feud peacefully, but oh well.
Hey there.
Okay. Ooh, spells. Nothing good. Whatever. So hello.
You killed him. Let me go, and I won't say a word about what happened here. The Bardatos sent you, right? No need to kill me over a family tiff, eh?
What's your part in the plan?
I just check for traps. Belder and her crew are the vault crackers, not my line of work.
Oh, it's gonna be a heist. They're gonna heist the Beltado vault.
This job? I'm out. It never happened. Belder's plan was for everyone to converge on the Bardato vault. You won't find me anywhere near the Bardato fortune. Can we agree that that's worth sparing my life?
Yeah, sure.
I think that would be best as well.
Well, now that we know their plans, we can maybe use it to blackmail them into having a conversation. So they can just talk it out. I hope. Maybe. Though I feel like if I didn't have... I wanted to avoid bloodshed, but... He kind of just attacked me and panicked. I'll blame him for that.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in.
Where is the hole?
Need something?
The
hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's the neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants?
Who are you?
Well, it's a bit of a story. See, I was born here. Right here, fresh face.
That's not a story.
On this counter. And I'll die here too, God's willing. Of course.
Okay, I'm out of here. Let's speak with the other captain and try to find a way to the black market. The Routhian sits ramrod straight, while on the table near are half-empty liquor bottles and a small porcelain cup. She looks like she's trying to blend in, but her unnatural stillness and her bright, spotless attire make her stand out.
Rami,
I am here, Seduzo Nui.
do we expect any foreign merchants today?
We do not, Seduzo Nui.
Then state your business quickly. I want to avoid another surprise.
Do you cross paths with a man named
The
Botaro?
one who threatened me.
Ooh.
I shall not soon forget him. These Juana learn too many pretty words from the Valians. You cannot trust what they say.
What happened?
This fellow wanted passage on my ship, as if I were the village ferryman. I told him there was none to be had. Certainly not at his price.
Alright.
He told me he had coin, lots of it. I did not believe him. How could a man who lives in a garbage heap have enough money for passage?
So you assumed the worst and threw him to the wolves?
No, you presumptuous Adiran. I assumed nothing until I saw the swollenette.
Well, what?
A marked coin, a token of allegiance.
Ah.
The Principe carry them. I knew then that I was dealing with a pirate. I had heard they were influential in the Gullet, but I did not realize how much so. I called for the guards and they dragged him away. That is the last I saw of him.
Okay, but the kids still need passage out.
There's nothing I can do. The passenger quarters have been reserved by a dwarf named Orin.
Who?
Why do you bring this to me?
Money. They could benefit you.
That must be the first time I've ever heard civil speech in the Gullet. Very well. I could take 3 more in the hold, and no more. Orin and his crew have reserved the berths.
What about the kids?
I will already have to abandon crates of cargo to make room for these 3. Plus, the food and water they require.
What if I pay you?
Send them to me. The sooner we leave, the better.
Okay. I want to get more room.
And I told you there is none. What is your business with me?
I have to talk with the dwarf.
He and his people are gold-packed knights.
Paladins.
Particular. Perhaps that is good. He just finished a contract to guard the Valian Luminous Mill. I hear animancers are also particular. He's upstairs. Just do not interrupt him if he's arranging things.
Okay. Can you give me to the black market?
I would have nothing to do with such a place.
Dang it.
But I hear the proprietor might know more.
And what do you do here?
Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with Vorals, Merkberries, and Andra stars.
A trader.
Are you writing that down?
I hope.
Nay, lass. We're merely moved to a momentary bout of verse by the beauty on display before me.
Okay. Let's hear it.
They're very bawdy rhymes, Cap. Not meant for prim and proper mercantile types.
Anyway, that's what brought me here.
Does the World Deadfire Company know you're trading here?
The Royal Deadfire Company would frown on business in this district. But there's no harm if they don't know.
So you're like almost a privateer / courser / smuggler.
What is your business with me?
Okay, I'm out of here. Let's speak with the dwarf person. Ask them for room. I'll bribe him if I need to. Or compensate him. Or something. Unless he asks me to do a favor, then it's gonna get really complicated. Orlin, the dwarf. A paladin. I could appeal to his paladinic honor or something.
This calls for a subtle touch.
His oath. Hello? There he is. Yo. A dwarf sits before a generous and curious spread, steam muscles arranged in concentric circles. His attention is focused on the 4 cups and the bottle in front of him. He has the cups organized in the most perfect square. Let's wait. Holding his breath, he takes the bottle and measures an equal serving of wine to the cups, making 3 or 4 passes over each.
Don't see why you'd spend all that time arranging your food if you aren't making it look like a funny face.
At last the bottle is empty and he places it in the exact center of the square.
I didn't see what Seduza was fussing about. Nothing wrong with being tidy.
Cheers. What do you require?
You've brought passage on the Captain Seduza's ship.
Indeed. The good captain has 4 adequate berths, all equally sized, all facing the same direction. And she's promised to leave promptly. A most agreeable arrangement.
But you have children who need it.
Out of the question. We're due in Tekoa for another contract, and the client has already paid the advance. And we have already paid Seduzo. I couldn't possibly take back the same coins I have already spent.
Well, the passage is for a family, but if you don't see it, then they're gonna be split. His hands jerk so violently that he splashes a few drops of wine on the table. He mops them up and a rigid pain expression on his face. Wait a bit.
That will not do.
That will not do at all.
He's still dabbing in the spilled wine, but something brittle has script on his frown.
To Queen's Berth, quickly. We must find a more suitable ship.
Well, that was easy. And there they go.
Right here. Leave it to me.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Problem solved. Didn't even have to bribe him. Or compensate him. Make it fair. Hey, I lost you the client.
What is your business with me?
He cancelled.
That is convenient for you. But never mind. If there's trouble, I'm staying out of it.
No trouble.
The berths are paid for. You can send your friends as long as you promise not to make trouble for me.
Oh, he's not gonna take away the money?
Just do it soon. I don't want any mess you've made to spill onto my decks.
Soon is relative. Anyway, black market, please.
Need something?
Black market.
You sure about that? Don't want to tell you how to live, of course. I'm just saying you might be a touch soft for them, you know?
We need a cure for an epidemic. And food.
None of my business, I suppose. If you're dead set on dying, you'll find Delver's Row in the Narrows. Those twisty alleys carved into the mountain on the west side of the gullet.
I just need an invitation to get in there.
But since I heard you've been good to the folks around here, I'll tell you how to get there without getting yourself dead first. Take a right the first chance you get. Then keep going forward until you see a merchant stall. Look close. There's a secret hallway behind a curtain there. That's your entrance.
Ah, there's a secret entrance.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but all the same, you'd best watch yourself in Delver's Row. The crooks there will kill you just as soon as cheat you out of everything you own. If Dario doesn't gut you first.
Who?
You stick around the gullet long enough.
Okay, bye. Oh wait, first let me sell some stuff for money.
Something? What you need?
I might need money.
Sure, let me know.
Okay, money, please. Here's all the stuff. Keep the grimoire. Might have useful spells. You never know. Special shield. Whatever. Money me. Okay. Ooh, a special brigandine. Is it special? No, it's not special. Random clothes. $1,000. That should help with briberies and purchases. Okay, so we've explored this entire place. We'll come back later for the quests. I just want to make my way to the palace. Please. Okay, there was a way up here. Fast forward. Oh, I can't. Uh-oh. A man saunters over to you with a jagged smile.
You must be new. Lucky for you, we have a special rate for newcomers. A bag of coppers in exchange for your life.
There's only 2 of you and there's 5 of us. But the way they've all gathered around you, leaving their own backs exposed, tell you that they haven't been here long either. You're newer than I am, which means you're approaching on someone else's territory.
Told you.
The thugs look at one another and exchange a few panicked
It
whispers.
seems we've made a mistake. Forgive and forget, no?
Meh. Easy peasy.
Leave it to me.
They were supposed to at least have somebody guard the this bridge, make sure nobody's coming in while they're doing their business. Up. Okay, how can I get to the Serpent's Crown? I can go to the Sacred Stairs and then maybe take the bridge over to the Serpent's Crown. Let's make this quick. I don't want to spend another hour looking for side quests. Well, actually I do. Never mind, I do want to do that. The Sacred Stair. Singular.
I heard you and Isilmir again. I do wish you would stop encouraging her. Real sorry, Aloth. We'll keep it down. You think I care about your childish jokes? What bothers me is how she dog-ears my grimoire. And you keep bringing her out.
Just looking to lighten the mood, I guess.
There's 3 temples here. Maybe 4. We can check the temples. See what's what. These guys do animancy. Okay, got it. And they have a rooftop. Also, I'm still on fast forward. That might help. People.
You don't mind if I talk and work, do you? What can I do for you?
Who are you?
Not the coziest place for it, is it? But the open air, the lightning specifically, is a boon. Let's our mages have a rest now and then. Good test of the equipment too. We're working on making it less delicate. Our junior researchers are still a little soft.
I don't know, you're an animancer, so I don't trust you. What are you doing? And how evil is it?
Glad you asked, amico. Very glad. We're very excited about the work here, and we are always looking for volunteers.
To extract our souls and eat it?
We've catalogued a number of interesting properties unique to Luminous Adra, but there are some very specific qualities we are investigating. Qualities that a Watcher happens to be uniquely suited to exploring. You're just what we're missing.
You know that I'm a Watcher? I mean, I can help, I guess.
Ghilardi, what a relief. You won't regret this. Let me run you through the theory, and we'll get to the test itself.
Okay.
Luminous Adra has special effects upon Kith. Even to the humblest, it offers some small improvements. Rejuvenation, vitality, the kind of thing you sell to people back home, ne? But what about those who have already harnessed their own essence? Consider the talented cutpurse, for instance, who can cross a room by slipping briefly into another place. The world between.
People can do that?
Luminous Adra holds enormous quantities of essence, the kind of energy we can't replicate or restore. And these formations have a kind of connection to each other, across the in-between.
Are you trying to open a portal to the afterlife?
I believe we can harness this connection and your natural abilities to transport a person across great distances in a moment.
Well, it might work.
Oh, good. You've done some experimenting on your own. A curious mind is a happy mind, I say. Can't mope about ghosts all day. We've collected a number of illuminating readings, and our machines are ready to harness the Adra's essence.
Okay.
But for the moment, we are effectively blind when it comes to targeting the next pillar. Now, if someone were capable of sensing that essence in the in-between, even of manipulating it, someone like a Watcher, for instance.
Is this fast travel? Are you unlocking fast travel?
Precisely right. We've had luck with shorter jumps, but those were as much spellcraft as science. The idea is for you to focus on the next connection point. The machine will use that new link between the Adra veins to create a tether, as well as provide the energy for you to jump effectively. What's really exciting is, so long as you are holding that connection open, your companions can jump alongside you.
What about my ship?
Or they could hold things down here, make sure it's safe for you to come back.
The next pillar's due east of here, in the middle of a farm. It's not as tall as this one, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Oh, and don't worry. We paid the farmers.
Okay, we can try.
Ghilardi. Very well. You stand there. Ansel, the machine.
Oh boy.
All right, Watcher. Remember, focus on the beam of light. It ought to be like stepping through a door. And remember, don't...
Bleed. Uh-oh. That's a misjump.
This look right to you?
Oh god, we're stuck in the in-between or something. Also, we all leveled up. Let me do a quick level up. Up, up. And... let's see. Zeal. Damage bonus against the target. Zeal is refunded. Takes burn damage. Now this one. No, this one. Up. Easy level. Next up. Head there. Quick level up. 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 Okay. New ability. Penetrating strike, sure. Actually, you know what? No. Give me fast healing. That's a good idea. I mean, it'll be more survivable. Okay, next Zoti. Alchemy. Religion. More spells. Here's a healing circle. That's a good spell. Okay. Add off. Metaphysics. Arcana. Random spell. I want something with that hits lots of people. Expose vulnerability. Good idea. Debuff the enemy. Okay, and one last one. Decipher. Get stealth. Bluff could be good. Insight is good. Insight is good. Insight. And you get a new effect. One more. Let's see. Cause enemies in the area to effect to believe their worst fears frightening them. Mentally can ally to those around them, forcing the attackers to experience the pain they suffer. Crush damage to enemies caught in between. Hobbled and weakened. Dominated by the cipher for the duration. Nah, this one. Okay, easy level up done.
I got this. Go down that hole, Captain. You ain't coming out again.
Oh. Hello? Oh. Scourging Blight. Get him. Shaken, confused. Keep boinking him. You shoot your guns. Dead. Easy.
Right here. Leave it to me.
Oh, wait, loot. Pick the loot. Pick the loot.
Consider it done.
Yoink. We're still in fast forward. Let's enjoy this.
We have to go.
People are alive here?
Can't. No, please.
Ew. What is that about? What is this place? Get him. Oh, no, there he goes. He's dead. And we killed the thingy-majigs.
Tell me.
I got this.
There's more people down here.
Would you look at that?
And loot. Hello? Followers of Rimgrand.
I thought never to see your face again, Watcher.
It's
been so long since we parted ways in Noonfrost.
Oh, I sent these guys here. That's right.
So long since you granted me this divine gift.
So we're in Rimgrand's realm.
You have joined me in his clutches, Watcher. Is it not a cozy place?
Meh.
I await my final end with most holy eagerness. Rest at last, without the torment of a soul or the threat of rebirth. Perfect unity and freedom forever.
Okay, do you know the exit?
Rimmergan controls this place, and only he has the power to free you. Some souls have been waiting eons for the privilege.
Baraf, please help me.
I feel the force's entropy working in me, Watcher. My time is near at hand. Daklat, Watcher. I am finally free.
Okay, bye. There they go.
Ahoy, Captain. If I could bend your ear a moment, I'll be aiming to thank you for bringing me aboard.
Really? We're inside of the god of Oblivion's realm, and you're thanking me for taking you aboard?
You run a tight shop, and you ain't no terrible person either. It'd be a welcome change from the gentleman of leisure.
Sure.
I've a gift for you. This trinket be from one of the first ships I hunted. Malnage would have snatched it had I not found the perfect hiding spot.
Would you hide it?
I know were I to tell you that, you mightn't want it no more.
Ah.
Just a jest, Cap. Nay, I tucked it away in my beard. Didn't wear braids back then, so my hair caught about everything from feathers to fish bones.
Ew.
Malnar shook me down for plunder after each raid. I figured out she wouldn't go nowhere near my beard. Set my face, but like that's all rip fetish.
Why are you so badly treated?
Don't rightly know for sure, Cap. Thought at first she wanted me. Lasses be that way sometimes, treating you worse the more they fancy you. Given she tried to get me killed twice within our first fortnight together, I thought mayhaps she were in deepest love.
So what was the actual issue?
As I said, I never rightly figured it out. It worked that I were all in, given she were too. Romero said she might have been emerald green with envy, but I'll be well herself if I know what's of.
Maybe she thought you were a threat?
As a ship hunter, mayhaps. I've certainly outpaced her since, if I do say so myself. Mayhaps she saw that coming.
Well, thanks for the gift.
You'd be entirely welcome.
The Cypher's Shackle. What is that? Gives you a bonus. Well, you can have it. Up. Bonuses. There.
Gladly.
A soul collector. That's bad. Kill him. Heal. Priest, don't. You're dead. You're dead. Well, that's bad. I'm not gonna be able to lay on hands them out of this mess. You. Expose vulnerability. Go. He has high resistances. Let's try anyway. Also, we're stuck in a corner. Okay, he's got a bunch of debuffs. Keep debuffing him somehow. Or attack him, I guess. You boink him. I'm coming over. Okay, our resistances are helping. I don't know why. I think he critted Zori. Her defense was too low. Has he been branded? He's been branded. Flame sword. Damn, he hurts. Lay on hands. Go. Can you make him trip? Try. Trip him. Boom! He can be tripped. Okay, while he's stripped down, boink him. Then lay on hands. Oh, he's healing. Please don't heal. Also lay on hands. Go. Let me use some Empower, I think. On a spell. Now we don't have any spells left. Never mind. Well then, there. Boink him. Nice boink. Empower. Branding sword. Get him. I'm not sure we can outlast this guy. It's pretty badly. It's pretty tough. He's pretty tough. Give me more damage. Do we need accuracy? I think we do need accuracy.
Can't make a dent.
Keep boinking. You'll get him eventually.
Show him how it's done.
Oh, he missed. That's good. Also, you just used one of your spells, which I didn't want you to do. But that's too bad. He's down more than halfway. His health is down. Make him trip before he uses his healing thingies. Nah, he's gonna heal. Or whatever he's about to do. He didn't exactly heal. Strange. Damn, he keeps Tenuous Grasp. Stop using that. He's continuously using that spell. Can I chain it up? No. Can you stop doing that? Stop that. Stop spamming that attack, please. Well, whatever.
I'll get the next one.
You only auto attack. I want the spells for myself. Anyway, he's almost dead. Can I fast forward? I think I'm fast forwarding combat too. Kind of boring.
What for, Cap?
I need something stronger.
We need something special to build up Cypher focus, but I'm not sure how. Combat focus, concentration, where is that? Where is that? How does he do that? I don't know.
Can't make a dent.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Mother.
Well, whatever. Let's kill him. Eventually. Takes a while though.
We're losing folks.
Oof. Oh, that hurts. Please finish him off quickly. Come on. Kill this guy.
Cannot whack him any harder.
Come on. Come on.
I need some help here.
Ouch. You need to heal. There. Heal. Right now. Aha, we got him. Okay. What to rest after that? A wall formed from tessellating blocks of bismuth rises before you. And from under that wall, just a face at least 3 armawa high. His mouth hangs open in a silent shout, eyes wide.
What have we here? A wayward watcher has wandered into my realm.
Doggy white.
Whatever should I do with you? You will remember Glassval, I trust. He remains here, lingering in the in-between, refusing rebirth and dissolution both.
I thought he was being dissolved.
A most irritating spirit. I will not thank you for sending him to me.
Doggy white.
But I will not concern myself with that for now. You did not receive an invitation to my realm, Herald of Barath. Tell me, why should I not grind your soul to dust?
I'm not gonna give him a favor. Barath will not like that.
I do not fear Barath's wrath.
What about my wrath?
Embrace oblivion with open arms, Watcher.
Nah. The chill wind you first felt when you entered the place picks up. It becomes deafening cacophony. Wait!
Do you fear dissolution after all?
I mean, I do.
How droll.
I'm kinda busy.
As much as it would delight me to scatter your soul, you belong to Barath. I will spare you that fate. For now.
I'm coming back for you.
Delicious. You need only whisper my name, and I will open a portal to my realm. I cannot wait to see what you try. Now, on to the matter that brought you here.
So we now have a free pass to get back here.
Your Animancer friends meddle in things beyond their comprehension.
Like usual.
Were I not the generous creature I am, you would have died. Be sure to tell the Animancers that they have failed, and that they have drawn my gaze. I will not hesitate to obliterate them if they irritate me again.
Sure thing.
Of course you will. You might prepare yourself, Watcher, for something wondrous is on the horizon. Eothas will usher in an age glorious in its brevity.
So does he know what Eothas is planning?
You will soon learn. In the meantime, enjoy the world as you know it while you can.
I'll do my best.
And do send my regards to your Animancer friends.
I will.
Let's all pretend that was completely normal. I got it.
Let's get out of here. Yeah. So, how you guys doing? Hey, you sent me to the...
Can you hear me?
You sent me to the afterlife? Can you not do that?
Oh, thank the gods. Thank Helia. Merla, you had us in a panic.
Actually, you sent me to the end of life.
I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked and you went completely still. Breathing, but nothing else. We sent for the physician.
You just transported my
I
soul.
was about to try throwing some water in your face. What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything?
Rimguard sent his regards.
You had some kind of vision? A near-death experience?
No, I went to the beyond and spoke to the gods.
What was it like?
Cold, weird. Well, we speak on the way. Researchers policy originated with a copper prod. Stop that.
Are you feeling any heightened aggression?
No.
Let's not harass our very patient friend any further. Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seemed we sent your mind further afield than intended, and without the rest of you in tow. Not entirely outside our predictions, but not the result we wanted.
Yeah, stop that.
We have stipend for volunteers. You're welcome to the sum of it. I hope it goes some way toward earning your forgiveness.
Maybe you should stop before the gods literally smite you where you stand.
Just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust the current, give you a chance to control your flight, for want of a better word. We're all very glad you're in one piece.
Uh-oh.
We'll have a look at the machines, figure out what went wrong. Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters will want an update. And to see I haven't done you any permanent harm. We'll send word when we're ready here.
Well, I guess they're gonna keep going.
Well, that won't do it all.
A steady white-haired elf frowns down at the table, covered in coiled copper wires, glimmering in shadows Adra. Excuse me?
Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there.
Need any help?
I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences.
Uh-huh.
Was there something you needed, or may I return to
And
my
how
place?
evil and incompetent are you? You're bleeding.
Indeed. I apologize if you find the sight of blood unsettling. Though, from your appearance, I would expect you to be well acquainted.
I can heal it.
In any case, why are you here?
Attack! Whoa! No. Your accent's in Valian. Why are you dressed like one?
Just a bit of culture I've picked up along the way. I admire their tailoring tradition immensely. It's much grander than clothing one finds in the white that wends.
And who's your tailor?
I am, of course.
Ah. You're an animator and a seamstress?
A curious mind is an agile mind. Besides, the two practices are more alike than one might think.
I guess you're supposed to be incompetent in both of them.
Care and patience, yes. It is gratifying to be understood.
At least one is less evil than the other. How did you come to be a Neketaka?
It is a mundane story. I sought out the ship with the longest oversea route departing from the Republics and booked passage. I had intended to perform a handful of experiments regarding the nature of souls that could only be done safely at sea.
What the heck is that?
A fellow researcher. Then perhaps you will understand.
Never.
I've long been fascinated by the nature of entropy.
Oh god.
Nothing is unaffected by the passage of time, excepting souls. Supposedly.
We're going towards the evil scale, not the incompetent scale.
Is it not possible that repeated reincarnation damages a soul?
We already know that.
Could the process of reincarnation itself be responsible for some of the many ills that plague the souls of Kith?
The mythology says that Rimgrand is responsible for dissolving souls and fragmenting them, and reconfiguring them.
I deduced that it was possible to escape the cycle. Escape Bareth's grasp.
Doggy, why?
Remove one's soul from the wheel.
What do you mean?
I suppose I was wrong to expect more from you.
You mean you want people to stop reincarnating?
If you insist. With the aid of a device of copper and Audra, I have uncoupled my soul from my body, freeing myself of Bareth's wheel. I belong only to myself now.
So like a lich? Why?
My body and soul are my own. Why should I not do with them as I wish?
Because you're robbing all future lives of yourself?
Who are you to say?
I'm a watcher. I see into souls of others, and if necessary, pass judgment on what I find there.
Truly?
Yes.
Tell me, what do you see when you peer into the souls of Kith? Do you see their misdeeds? Their evil thoughts? Their unkindnesses, perversions, cruelties?
Sometimes.
I apologize. I have always felt a kinship with your kind. Having witnessed the very worst in Kith has left me keenly attuned to recognizing ill intent. Perhaps you would be amenable to me traveling with you.
Your companion?
Something of a permanent basis?
I mean, okay, Lich, come with me if you want, but kind of weird.
Truly?
Whoa, you sure about that?
No.
Thaklat, traveler. I am grateful.
After a quick pat down of the various pockets straight into her coat, Edwin nods sharply.
I have all that I need. We may depart at your leisure.
Right. Oh, she's multi-classed by sidekicks? Sidekicks start out as unique NPCs integral to specific quests, complete with their own personalities and looks, and they may offer you to join. Other companions, they do not have their own vision quest. They will not participate in the companion relationship system. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take it, but you can stay behind. Okay, so we have a Lich now. On the evil scale of the animancy, between evil and incompetent. Well, that was one heck of a quest. I wonder what all the other temples have for us. Let me first see if I can make my way to the palace from here.
Supplies, get your supplies here.
I can come back here whenever I want, I think.
For heads. It could be no simpler, I say.
What?
Tell me, are you someone who walks the path that coin lays out before you?
No.
Then you deceive yourself. Transmuting actions into payment is the alchemy that orders our world. All things turn on the axis of a coin bond.
I mean, not necessarily money.
I pay bounties so that death can bring order to life. Would you help me continue the cycle?
What do you have?
If you would forge a coin bond, I know of people on these islands who must die.
Jesus.
Their fate is already decided. The coin wishes only to collect. Dugra the Ascetic is wanted for crimes against his monastic order. His people have made a coin bond for his death. The Orlan wanders.
You mean they're paying for it?
On the island of Crookspur, northwest of Nekataka.
Okay, bye. Let me see. Dawnstar Vendor.
Offerings for the temple.
Hello?
Shining God, light your path, stranger. Can I interest you in any of our wares? We gathered what we could. Much of our coin goes towards feeding those in need over at the temple. Thank you.
What do you have? Necklace of Fireball, Boots of Speed, and a bunch of supplies. Let me see where this leads. Aha, the palace! Finally. We'll come back to the Sacred Stair later-ish. We'll have to come back there for the Animancy quest at least. The Serpent's Crown.
Oh, now I've dreamed of this place.
Uh-oh. Serpent's Crown's guards. Kahanga Palace, upper floor. Looks like it's all palace. Plus 2 estates. 3 estates. Okay, can I enter? I'll get the Queen's meetings tomorrow. I just want to know if I can get in.
Hold a moment. You may visit the palace and its shrine, but be warned.
Oh, I can?
The Queen meets with trading company Vipers. Take care you are not bitten.
I have information for the Queen.
You will find her in her throne room through the door behind me. Inform the guards of your purpose. Whether the Queen will hear you above the baying of her guests is another matter.
Okay. Seems simple enough. Let me just save. That'll be that for today. That was good. We had a bit of a ship adventure to do in the beginning. Then we spent the rest of the stream going around. We haven't really done many quests to the completions, but we sure picked up a lot. As usual, we learned that the gods suck, animancers are either evil or incompetent. And the interesting things in this place, the family feud, trying to be resolved diplomatically, that one cartographer guy. Many things. I wonder how long this game is. I'm gonna guess it's bigger than the first game. But how much? We'll see. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. For the continuation, we'll get the console with the Queen, probably do more side quests. I think we're gonna spend the entire time in the capital city. Anyway, that's for tomorrow. Bye bye.